Jack's Janitorial Services, locally owned, providing cleaning services for businesses, churches, and homes, including the safe and effective cold water fogging to eliminate any potential of coronavirus. Call Jack today and see how affordable his services are. That's at 434-444-1882.
Caring for my own grandmother gave me a passion for extending that same assistance and peace of mind to others. When I discovered that I could have a caring career as a visiting angel, I was certain I had found the right place for me. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the encouragement needed to be the best caregiver possible. Visiting Angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
Welcome to Appomattox County High School, Bragg Stadium. Jimmy the Lakes along with the Dandy One, Doug Marshall, and Dandy. We have a friend.
Yes, we do have a friend here tonight. For a minute there I thought it was you because it was tall, but
yeah.
and ugly, and but anyway.
I was gonna think it looks from right here. Actually, it looks a whole lot like Doug now that I think about it. Folks, glad to have you here tonight on your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable tonight. The Rustburg Red Devils taking on the Raiders of Appomattox County High School. Doug, last week wasn't good for the Raiders. They lost that game 27-6, but a lot of people don't realize that weren't at the game. It was 14-6 in the third quarter.
Yes.
And, of course, they had the quarterback go down.
Quarterback went down. He didn't play in the second half, so that was a big factor because when you practice one quarterback ready for the season, you don't expect him to go down in the first half. So Appomattox went to a backup. But take your hats off to Buckingham. Buckingham's got a much better football team than they've had under Coach Seth Wilkerson over there. He's doing a fantastic job.
They certainly do. They are much improved. He's got a lot more players out than they had before, and he's doing a great job with the Knights.
They're going to make some noise
over
there.
They are. You're exactly right. All right, we're going to take a break for my JES Basement Systems State Farm Insurance. Sarah Saunders right down in Appomattox. We'll come back. We'll talk about the Rustburg Red Devils right after this.
And we'll talk with T-Rex.
Unlevel floors, cracked bricks, sticking doors and windows. These are all signs that your home is sinking and you may not even know it. A home is only as good as the foundation it's built on, and these problems always get worse. Protect your greatest asset and call JES today. Owned and operated by professional engineers, our team gets it right the first time and has provided permanent solutions to over 70,000 homeowners. Every job we do starts with a free estimate and comes with a transferable long-term warranty.
That's the JES promise.
You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Sarah Saunders in Appomattox today for more information.
Welcome back to Appomattox, everyone. The Dandy One. No, that's the Dandy One. The Dandy One. The Dandy One, Doug Marshall, Jimmy the Lakes, and T-Rex. T-Rex, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing great. This T-Rex has a very sweet voice. Have you noticed that?
I have noticed that.
So what's the name, T-Rex?
T-Rexy.
T-Rexy?
Yeah. Now this thing, it's vibrating. Why it's vibrating?
Because it's just a blow up.
It's a blow-up. Doug, reminds me a whole lot of you, buddy.
Well, you got the hot air for it, that big guy.
All right, well, I know T-Rex is about to burn up, so T-Rex, thank you so much for coming by.
Thanks for stopping by tonight.
All right.
Enjoy the evening.
You head on out, and we're going to do our thing. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for stopping by.
I tell you what, Doug, I like the outfit, but I'm glad I'm not in there.
But we've never interviewed a T-Rex, though, so that's a first.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a first.
We got some dinosaurs. But, yeah. Anyway, talking about the Rustburg Red Devils, Jack Baker and the Rustburg Rustburg Red Devils, Doug, they've got a pretty good football team. Now, they ran roughshod over Bassett last week, like 38-17 or something like that.
And you know, they have got a really good football team. Everybody thought Rustburg lost some key players last year. Only a couple offensive players. They got a lot of folks back. They bought into Coach Baker's philosophy, and they're going to play hard-nosed football.
Well, if you remember, we did our preseason show over at the IMAX Inn and Suites. A great place, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, Doug, we talked about the Rustburg Red Devils, and I told you at that time they were going to make some noise this year, and this would be a big game for them. This is a Lantern game.
Yes, it is.
Appomattox has had the Lantern now for 4 or 5 years.
For 4 years now in a row.
Just like they had the Axe when they played.
Ever since they brought it back 4 years ago, yeah.
And this is a rivalry that goes way, way, way back. I mean, even before us.
Far back for as Jimmy.
Absolutely.
Maybe before.
Hey, 1976, when I was in high school, Appomattox played Rustburg. They lost 1. We lost 0. 7,000 people showed up at Old Bragg Stadium for that game, Doug. It was packed.
I think I was there.
It was packed. It was a great game because they came out. They won that one.
Yes.
But you never know what might happen here tonight. The question is for Appomattox, will Trey Lawn be able to play? He is a key element for the Appomattox Raiders.
Well, I think that he's going to probably be able to go. According to the local media paper, they came out and said that he was dehydrated. So dehydration you can take care of. That's a whole lot better than if it had been a concussion. And once you go on the concussion protocol, you don't come out of that. Usually it's about 5 days to 2 weeks to get out of that.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
So I think he was practicing this week, so I think he's planning on playing.
So this is, and I'm just going to say it, this is a must-win for the Appomattox Raiders, okay? It won't be, but they will only have 2 losses. But, Doug, they've got a really good Heritage team coming up next week, and then they've got some tough games in the Dogwood district, as we talked about in our preseason show with William Campbell and with Gretna and some of the others out there. So they really need to get it together, and I think Coach Doug Smith and his staff have been working hard all week long to see if they can't, you know, if you think about it. So you got 2 teams going in, Appomattox and Buckingham. Buckingham coming from where they just didn't have a whole lot. Appomattox coming from winning 3 state championships and really close to going to one last year as well.
Right.
And all of a sudden you meet a much better, a much improved Buckingham team, and Appomattox loses that quarterback in the first half. It makes a big difference.
It does make a difference. Like I said, you're not used, I don't care how good your backup is, you're not used to him being the one taking all the first snaps, taking everything, going through the reps and everything. Even the 7-on-7 drills that you went through early in the spring, you had your regular quarterback, not your backup. So it does make a difference. So if Lauren can go tonight, that's going to be a big plus for Appomattox. But Appomattox defensively has got to stand tall tonight. I understand last week a lot of holes in the defense.
Absolutely. All right, let's have a quick break, see if we can catch up with the coaches right after this.
You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Sarah Saunders in Appomattox today for more information.
In your basement, even the smallest amount of moisture can lead to mildew, the erosion of your home's foundation, and health problems. It will only get worse. Protect your greatest asset and call JES today. Owned and operated by professional engineers, our team gets it right the first time and has provided permanent solutions to over 70,000 homeowners. Every job we do starts with a free estimate and comes with a transferable long-term warranty.
That's the JES promise.
Jack's Janitorial Services, locally owned, providing cleaning services for businesses, churches, and homes, including the safe and effective cold water fogging to eliminate any potential of coronavirus. Call Jack today and see how affordable his services are. That's at 434-444-1882.
Caring for my own grandmother gave me a passion for extending that same assistance and peace of mind to others. When I discovered that I could have a caring career as a visiting angel, I was certain I had found the right place for me. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the encouragement needed to be the best caregiver possible. Visiting Angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
All right, Coach Doug Smith of the Raiders here from Appomattox. Coach, how you doing?
Doing real good.
Always a pleasure to talk to you. Always a pleasure to come out and watch the Raiders play. Hard luck last week against a really good Buckingham team. A lot of people, you can't take it away from Buckingham. They got a much improved football team, and you guys had some people out, and your quarterback got hurt. What do you do to rectify that this week?
Well, you do what you always do. You just go back to work, and that's what we did this week. We said, hey, you know, you ain't gonna run from it. You ain't gonna hide from it. You lost. Better team beat you. They were tougher tonight, and you know, they deserved to win. Our kids knew that. We watched film. We saw a lot of mistakes, and the kids tried to fix that this week. We've actually had a couple better practices than we've had all year so far, and you know, and we're gonna have to, because this is a great Rustburg team.
Oh, I was gonna say, Jack Baker and his team over there, they've got a quality football team as well, just like Buckingham did last week. So you've got to play good, hard-nosed football, and you got to stay away from turnovers, don't you?
Got to stay away from turnovers. Got to protect the ball. That's what happened last week with them. Bassett gave the ball up to them and had a lot of turnovers, and they had capitalized on it. And so we just got to keep the ball and do what we do. They're going to do some things defensively. I know they've always done a good job with us against us defensively. So we've got, you know, our guys know you got to play this game low. They got some linebackers that can run and fly to the ball. Our linemen know we got to be moving to make these blocks tonight, and we got to pass protect, because a big part of our game tonight is trying to get the ball to these, you know, some of these athletes. Tyler Gillum had not a great week last week. We're hoping he can turn it around this week. And we've got, Lil Penix, who's a freshman. We got a lot of young guys trying to, you know, get to break in to catch some balls tonight. We'll see if they do it.
All right, Coach. Well, good luck tonight, and we'll be talking to you.
Thank you, Jimmy. Appreciate y'all.
Unlevel floors, cracked bricks, sticking doors and windows, these are all signs that your home is sinking and you may not even know it. A home is only as good as the foundation it's built on, and these problems always get worse. Protect your greatest asset and call JES today. Owned and operated by professional engineers, our team gets it right the first time and has provided permanent solutions to over 70,000 homeowners. Every job we do starts with a free estimate and comes with a transferable long-term warranty.
That's the JES Promise.
You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Sarah Saunders in Appomattox today for more information.
Hello, everyone. Jimmy the Lakester, along with the Danny one, Doug Marshall here at Appomattox County High School, and we got a football game getting ready to take place. But, Doug, you know, we're talking about ads for the Alive TV Game of the Week.
Yes.
You know, you hear us mention sponsors all game long, and you can be one of those sponsors. Look at the crowd behind us, and they're still filling in. This is a great opportunity at great prices, and we'll have a phone number and a website on the screen that if you're interested, please give us a call. Hey, the team will love it. We show these games. We're the only ones around here that show the complete game, not just 15 seconds of fame. We've got it all. It's a great opportunity for advertisement, and believe me, the prices are great.
So come on out.
Come on out.
And
For the
join the Alive team.
Live TV Game of the Week on Shentel Cable.
Call your State Farm agent Sarah Saunders in Appomattox today for more information.
Welcome back to Appomattox, everyone. Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes, along with the dandy one, Doug Marshall. And, of course, Doug, we've got you don't have the yellow pin on, but you got I Love St. Jude.
I bought one. I just don't have it on.
And we've got these yellow ribbons on, and a lot of people here tonight have them on. And what this is representing is childhood cancer awareness. Doug, cancer is bad anytime. When you hear that word cancer, it's to me, it's probably the worst word you could ever hear in the English language because you just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's a terrible 6-letter word.
It is. And hopefully maybe we'll strike it away from the dictionary one day and it'll be a thing of the past. But imagine a child, a young child, an infant, a 2-year-old, a 5-year-old, a 7-year-old, a 10-year-old, coming down with leukemia or another type of cancer that really affects them in their childhood life. Doug, you and I, we were lucky, and a lot of folks out there were very lucky not to have anything like that happen to them when they were young. But now put yourself in their place and imagine what they are going through. And that's why every time you have an opportunity to help out with cancer, you're not only helping older people that get cancer, you're helping the young people as well. The future leaders of our country is who are helping the children that are going to make our country a better place to live. And Doug, they come with a lot of treatments for cancer. They've even come up with some cures, but we've got a long way to go. So any support that you can give for cancer research really helps.
Yeah, you're right. I can't say any better than you did because I tell you what, the cancer to me, you don't want to get it. You don't want anybody in your family to get it. You don't want any friends and neighbors to get it. Nobody should have to fight this cancer. So anytime you get a chance to help stamp it out, help research, develop to hopefully find a cure for this disease, you need to help as much as you can.
And they are coming up with new stuff all the time. And Doug, it's the age-old story. If you don't have the money, you can't find the cures. That's what it's all about.
That's exactly
the donations. Right. I mean, if you can donate $5, if you can donate $10, or if you donate $10,000, whatever you can donate helps the cause.
You're exactly right. And tonight is Cancer Awareness Night here at Appomattox County High School. And whether you're at the game, if you want to make a donation, call up the school at Appomattox County High School, and I'm sure they'll direct you on how you can make your donation.
No question about it. All right. So getting back to our game tonight, the Rustburg Red Devils taking on the Raiders of Appomattox County High School. We're going to have it right after this, right here, Bragg Stadium, Appomattox County High School. It's going to be the Lakes. It's going to be
the dandy one,
and we're going to have it on the live TV game of the week on
Shentel Cable.
And you don't want to miss it, so come on back.
We'll see you then.
We're all about the communities that we serve and community banking. We look forward to growing with you and moving forward together.
As a local resident, I grew up here, I went to school here, and I am raising my family here. We buy local, we shop local, and we bank local. We are grateful for your business.
Bank of the James is grateful to those who have trusted us to be their bank of choice. I grew up in Appomattox and am proud to work with our neighbors here in my hometown. Thank you for banking with us.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home. RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Jack's Janitorial Services, locally owned, providing cleaning services for businesses, churches, and homes, including the safe and effective cold water fogging to eliminate any potential of coronavirus. Call Jack today and see how affordable his services are. That's at 434-444-1882.
Caring for my own grandmother gave me a passion for extending that same assistance and peace of mind to others. When I discovered that I could have a caring career as a visiting angel, I was certain I had found the right place for me. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the encouragement needed to be the best caregiver possible. Visiting Angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Bragg Stadium on the campus of Appomattox County High School. Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes along with the dandy one, Doug Marshall. Tonight, the Raiders of Appomattox host the Red Devils of Rustburg High School. Doug, both the captains of each team out there, they're going to get the coin toss. And so we always wonder about this, okay? So if Rustburg wins, what are they going to do?
They're going to defer.
If Appomattox wins, what are they going to do?
Defer.
Okay. I'm going to have to agree with you. I can't go against you. Like I said, I only know one person that never defers.
Can we mark this down? The Rustburg captains, number 3, Landon Tucker, number 10, Jalen Jones, and number 66, Titus Dunn. For the Raiders, Tez Booker, number 2, number 10 is Keshawn Baker, Christian Ferguson at number 15, and number 71 is Jacob Williams. So they are the captains representing the teams in the middle of the field this evening.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night for football. Probably, low 80s maybe, but the sun is hot, Doug. It's warm out there. The sun is beating down.
But at least we don't have Hurricane Dorian to deal with anymore.
No, we do not. You're exactly right.
Do not have them to deal with.
I've been calling it Doreen all week long, but you can't do that because, one time it's got to be a man's name, one time it's got to be a lady's name.
You said low 80s, it's 81 degrees.
There you go. Boy, I tell you, the lakes, maybe I could get on a meteorologist.
Well, that would be one where, you can be 50% wrong and still keep your job, buddy.
Exactly right. You're exactly right. We say that a lot. All right, so get ready to toss the coin, or maybe they already tossed it.
Lakester, you've been up here eating Chick-fil-A again tonight?
Yeah, they have tossed
it. You got crumbs.
All right, so Rustburg won a toss, and they deferred, as you said, Doug, and Appomattox will get the ball first on our live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable. And both teams at the end of the fields, Doug, getting ready to bust through, and this could be a really good game.
Yeah, the only thing that's going to hurt Appomattox is first quarter. They're going to be looking back into the sun on a pass.
Yeah, you're right.
So
exactly right. Both teams going, and here come the Rustburg.
There goes the Rustburg Red
Devils.
Devils. Yes, sir.
And the Raiders are tackling. The Raiders are tackling cancer, Doug.
And there come the Raiders. They busted the tackling sign, too.
So the Raiders come out, of course, as always, carrying the American flag, the state of Virginia flag, and the Raider flag. And, folks, we're about ready for kickoff. We're going to take a break. We'll come back right after this.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
In your basement, even the smallest amount of moisture can lead to mildew, the erosion of your home's foundation, and health problems. It will only get worse. Protect your greatest asset and call JES today. Owned and operated by professional engineers, our team gets it right the first time and has provided permanent solutions to over 70,000 homeowners. Every job we do starts with a free estimate and comes with a transferable long-term warranty.
That's the JES promise.
Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Landscaping that will make you proud to invite your neighbors over. Call 434-841-5163 today and let Brian show you what your place could look like with the right landscaping touch. Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Call today.
All right, welcome back to Appomattox, everyone. The Raiders getting ready to receive the kick from Rustburg. And, Doug, who is kicking for Rustburg tonight?
Let me catch the number as soon as I will. It looks like number 23 for the Rustburg Red Devils, Andrew Martin. Back deep for Appomattox is number 1, Tevin Hurt, and number 2, Tez Booker. And the ball is high, end over end, and it's going to settle up under. It looks like Christian Ferguson right there, maybe. And Ferguson comes up over to the right side, and he stretches it across the 31-yard line, and the Raiders will set up shop to start the game at their own 31.
And pretty good field position, Doug. And, again, we want to thank our pregame sponsors, JES Basement Systems and State Farm Insurance in Appomattox. Sarah Saunders, thank you so much for helping us out and for being our pregame sponsors. So the Raiders, Doug, trying to get something going. They only scored 6 points last week, and that is probably the lowest it's been in about 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, you're right. Trey Loyne, number 8, sets up under quarterback. A lot of questions this week about Trey, whether he might play or not, but the Raiders have him in that starting quarterback, split backfield formation for the Raiders, and dropping back, looking to throw. And Loyne will put the ball up under his arm, and he's going to pick up a couple yards before he is met by a whole host of Rustburg Red Devils.
Yeah, he's probably going to get up, looks like. Well, they didn't give him much forward progress, Doug. It's going to be about the 32-yard line, but it looked like he got close to more like the 34-yard line before they pushed him back.
They gave him about a yard on the play, and that's about it. I thought he got a little more push than that.
I'm pretty sure he did, Doug. So 2nd and 9 now for the Raiders. They've got wide outs. Number 4 is out there, Jonathan Penix. And trying to make the man's name out over here.
Yeah, we got to find the numbers. I know Christian Ferguson is at one running back for the Raiders. Ball handed up on the inside.
That's Ferguson, I believe.
And that's going to be up to about the 36-yard line.
Yeah, the other wide receiver.
Ferguson that wasn't Ferguson that ran that football. It was number Baker taking the handoff.
Okay, Baker.
Baker.
Tyler Gillum, number 5, is the other wide out that's in there right now, Doug. And so the Raiders come up early with a 3rd and 5.
Interesting note, Tyler Gillum you talked about, his first year of football.
You know, Tyler is very athletic. He's an excellent basketball player. And I'm not sure why he waited to his senior year to come out, but he is definitely a good football player.
I can tell you that he's quicker than you think he is.
Oh, yeah, he is very quick.
3rd down, about 5 for Appomattox now. And the Red Devils.
Did they get him a jump, Doug?
And the Red Devils jumped across the line, and all you got to do is break the field.
And that could be a 5-yard penalty. It will be.
And hey, we got the mic hook up tonight with the official.
Yeah.
You don't find many high school stadiums.
You do not. You're exactly right, Doug. And my understanding is that they're trying to get enough money. It's a 1st down for the Raiders. That they're trying to get enough money to put play clocks in, and that would be fantastic.
Well, we missed the whole clock last week at City Stadium.
Well, unfortunately, the scoreboard or nothing was working.
And do you know that they did not get it set up for the next game the next night either?
Really?
That's right. I was told that by somebody. Handoff on the inside.
And that probably would be one that Loyne probably should have pitched out that time to Ferguson. He kept it. He only picked up 1 yard, maybe 2.
And when you run the option play like Appomattox runs, it's so much reliant on the quarterback to make the right pitch at the right time or make the cut up at the right time.
And the other thing you run into, Doug, if the opposition is thinking the quarterback's going to keep it 90% of the time, then they already know what's going on. Nice pitch at the last minute.
And that is turning it up the field. I think
nice
that's Baker.
Run.
I think that's Baker once again.
Keyshawn Baker with a nice run to pick up a 1st down for the Raiders. And I'm gonna give Loyne credit, Doug. He waited to the last second to flip that thing. Very dangerous flip, but it worked.
Well, the one thing you got to watch out for, every time you do that, the quarterback is going to get hit.
Oh, yeah.
They are going to pop you. You're going to get some shots. So Loyne's going to have to, be a pretty tough dude out there.
The thing about Loyne, Doug, he's a pretty good-sized fella himself. If you hit him, you're going to feel him. I mean, he's 6 foot 187, and I'm not sure they're giving him all the weight he's got. I think he may be a little more than that.
Raiders 1st and 10 inside of Red Devil territory about the 41-yard line. Loyne will take the handoff and fumble on the ground.
And I think Rustburg, looked like, boy, I don't know how he got it back, Doug.
I tell you what, Ferguson, he out-fought the guy from Rustburg for it. Instead of falling on the football, the guy from Rustburg tried to bend over, and Ferguson went on the ground and got it. So just kudos to Ferguson that time.
Yeah, I'm not sure how he got him, but, if you're a Raider fan, you got to be glad that he did. Number 10 for Rustburg was right there trying to pounce on it. Jalen Jones just could not get it, and the Raiders come up with a 2nd and 14.
Ball dropping back, throw it to the side. And
he's got a completion. But the problem with the completion, Doug, is when he caught it was thrown so low, it was on one knee. So they picked up 5, maybe 6 yards. Now you've got 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, you got a little yardage at that time. I'm sure he would like to have got it where he could have made it that time. Pitch out that time to number 5. That was Tyler Gillamert on the right side.
Yeah, and, he was open. The ball was thrown a little low. I mean, you teach a quarterback to throw it low because that way you had less chance for it to be intercepted. But it was so low that when he caught it, he immediately went down. And, in college and high school, if your knee touches, you're down. So 3rd and 8 for the Raiders.
First possession for Appomattox. Rustburg hasn't touched the football offensively yet. Loin looks. He throws
He's going
deep.
deep, and he's got a man open, Doug.
Nice catch that time, number 2.
And did he get
down
in?
to the goal
Touchdown.
line? Yes, he did. Touchdown.
Wow.
Nice catch to Tez Booker.
Tez Booker, Doug. Tez Booker got around number 1, who is Avery Dixon, put a swift move on him. And Loin, you could not ask for a better throw right in the bread basket.
Well,
he caught it, went in the end zone, touchdown.
I give Tez Booker a lot of credit because he was looking back into the sun in that,
Yeah.
and he managed to look it into his arms. He turned around and fell into the end zone.
Well, I'm going to tell you, it was a great throw. I got to give Loin credit. It was on the money, no question about it.
Raiders draw first blood, 6-0, and extra point attempt. Now, this is Agent 99,
Yeah, and
Samuel Bianca.
And, Doug, let me tell you now, the kicking game is not yet what it has been in recent years. Let's see what he can do here. Good snap, good hold. Kick is up, and it is good. And the Raiders go up 7-0 on the Rustburg Red Devils with 7:56 left in our first period of play. We'll come back. Raiders will be kicking off. We'll see what the Red Devils can do right after this.
You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Sarah Saunders in Appomattox today for more information.
Dr. Paul Harvey is a distinguished dental care provider and has been setting the highest standards of excellence in dentistry for over 30 years. He and his highly qualified team of experienced professionals will work to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs with the latest dental techniques available. At Dr. Paul Harvey's office, we look forward to seeing you smile. We are conveniently located at 569A Court Street in beautiful Appomattox, Virginia. So call or stop by today.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like new vehicles that can fit your budget. And they're certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the royal treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West. Just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farm.
Visit us online. Gates Flags and Banners is known for its quality of American-made products that you will be pleased to use in your home or your business. Gates carries a full line of flags, banners, flag poles, and advertising products. Gates Flags and Banners provide a full line of U.S., state, international, military, collegiate, and historic flags. Gates is your full supplier of your every flag and banner need. Call us today at 434-333-0404 or visit us at 117 Declaration Terrace, Forest, Virginia. Jack's Janitorial Services, locally owned, providing cleaning services for businesses, churches, and homes, including the safe and effective cold water fogging to eliminate any potential of coronavirus. Call Jack today and see how affordable his services are. That's at 434-444-1882.
Caring for my own grandmother gave me a passion for extending that same assistance and peace of mind to others. When I discovered that I could have a caring career as a visiting angel, I was certain I had found the right place for me. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the encouragement needed to be the best caregiver possible. Visiting Angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
All right, welcome back, everyone. The Raiders getting ready to kick off, Doug, and the kicker again is
Samuel Bianca.
number 99, Samuel Bianca. And let's see what Samuel can do. But he's got your number, Doug. You love that Agent 99 thing.
Back deep is Green, Javante Green, along with Landon Tucker, number 3. Green is number 2.
The Raiders
we'll see what kind of leg Mr. Bianca's got.
Yeah, and the Raiders have been pretty good on coverage for the last 4 or 5
High
years.
end over end is going to settle down back to 5-yard line.
That is a good kick.
And
once again, the Raiders with great special team coverage, Doug.
Landon Tucker, he gets hit. I'm not real sure. He got it back to the 20. So that was a good kick that time, high end over end. You'll take the high kick to get your special teams
and
down.
Doug, this Bianca kid, now he is just a junior, so he's got this year and next year to get better as well. And that's a pretty good kick to get it to the 5-yard line.
I agree with you.
You don't have many how you say his name?
Gutierrez.
Anyway.
Yeah, Gutierrez.
Gutierrez. Anyway, for Brookville.
Yes.
That dude, he kicked it 10 yards out the back of the end zone.
Well, I tell you what, Appomattox, and we got a ball on the ground.
I think Westbrook got it back,
Westbrook got it back. Appomattox over the last several years have had some pretty good kickers with Jameson, and then last year, of course, Ferris came along for the last couple of years. And Appomattox has had a relatively good kicking game.
And you know something, Doug, I'm going to tell you something. People don't realize how much a kicking game really means now. Years ago, you talked about it before. Years ago, you got the big off defensive lineman with the square-toed shoot, and if you kicked it down 30 yards, you did good.
You're exactly right. And then, of course, you put the square-toed shoe on. If you could kick it in through the uprights for 15 yards, you were good, yeah.
But back then, you didn't even try to kick 25-yard field goals.
No, you didn't. You went for 4th down and 3.
So 2nd and 14 for the Red Devils.
Ball handed off up on the inside. And the Raiders have stacked the inside up once again. I haven't even seen who got the football, to be honest with you.
Looked like number 32, Doug.
Trey Tucker.
So Tucker and, a whole host of Raiders in on the tackle. One of them, number 75, who's Jalen Lewis. Big guy out there. Jalen Lewis, 6'2", 287 pounds.
Yeah, Jalen is become a pretty good football player over the years. He's not a bad basketball player.
No, he's not. You're right.
Ball handed up, coming around the right side.
No way to go.
And once again, defensive end stays at home, and the Raiders tackle.
Hey, Doug, I'm trying to pick that number up. Is it number 50? I think number 50 is the man that held everything up, who was Jamal Wheeler.
And Jamal's a pretty good one, too. That was Jalen Jones keeping the football, trying to run it for himself, and that didn't work out too good.
Like you said, Jamal Wheeler, the defensive end, he stayed home, and he stopped the play so a whole host of Raiders could get in and make that tackle.
Well, the whole thing is, if you get the defensive end to kick out and make everything funnel back inside, then your linebackers and everybody else comes up and stops it all.
Number 15, C.J. Davis, the kicker for Westbrook. Low snap, Doug. I don't know how they didn't get to it, but what a kick. What a kick.
That was a good kick, too.
Look at this. Wow.
The Raiders should have probably got that, but somehow they got it through, and so the Raiders are going to start at
Doug,
that 20-yard line.
That right there is about a 70-yard punt.
Well, they got a lot of roll end over end, but whatever it was, that's where it ended up at.
I don't know how they didn't block it, but, folks, we'll come back. We'll see what the Raiders can do right after this.
We're all about the communities that we serve and community banking. We look forward to growing with you and moving forward together.
As a local resident, I grew up here, I went to school here, and I am raising my family here. We buy local, we shop local, and we bank local. We are grateful for your business.
Bank of the James is grateful to those who have trusted us to be their bank of choice. I grew up in Appomattox and am proud to work with our neighbors here in my hometown. Thank you for banking with us.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home. RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia. Jack's Janitorial Services, locally owned, providing cleaning services for businesses, churches, and homes, including the safe and effective cold water fogging to eliminate any potential of coronavirus. Call Jack today and see how affordable his services are. That's at 434-444-1882.
Caring for my own grandmother gave me a passion for extending that same assistance and peace of mind to others. When I discovered that I could have a caring career as a visiting angel, I was certain I had found the right place for me. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the encouragement needed to be the best caregiver possible. Visiting Angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
Sitting up here in the booth after that wondering how in the world did they not block that punt. They were right in there on top of it, but as you said, maybe they were worried about hitting the kicker.
Maybe they were worried about hitting the kicker and they just didn't go for the football, because if you look at a point in front of the foot and just go for that point, you got a shot at blocking that ball.
Exactly
but
right.
Loin takes over just inside his 20-yard line. That was a very good punt that time.
We got
a flag right here.
Wait, delay a game.
Delay a game on Appomattox Raiders.
Oh my goodness. Now, that's not good. I guess they were late coming out from the sideline. And, Doug, that is a perfect example. As if you had play clocks, you would know how much time is coming off that clock and how much time you have. Now, right now, you're going by what the official says.
Well, I can tell you right now what has happened is with that punt and then the penalty, it's allowed Russburg to flip the field on Appomattox Raiders.
Absolutely.
Ball handed up over the right sideline of the Raiders, and that gets nowhere, maybe a yard at best.
And in on the tackle is going to be number 66, which I do not have a 66 on our list. Oh, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong sheet.
Titus Dunn,
number 66 for Russburg.
Christian Ferguson trying to run into football that time for Appomattox.
Doug, Ferguson has not really been able to get anything going against Buckingham or tonight so far.
Well, I mean, kudos both of the teams that Appomattox has played. They've got really good defenses.
They do. And good linebacker play, too.
Loin keeps it around the left side. He's going to come up across the 20-yard line to back to about the 22 maybe. He'll pick up 5 or 6 yards to bring up third down and about 7 yards to go for a first down. So Loin made something out of nothing because it didn't look like he had a whole lot there.
And, Doug, the Raiders coming up with a lot of long third down plays. And, you can't make a living off of having 3rd and 7 and 3rd and 8.
No, you can't.
So here come the Raiders. They've got 4 wideouts. Actually, 5. 5 wideouts, Doug.
Backfield is empty.
Trying to spread the Russburg defense out a little bit. Loin's got time to throw it. He's looking. He better get rid of it. Oh,
and
my.
He didn't.
Doug, what you do is you get rid of it. Throw it to about 40 yards down the field so nobody can intercept it. Don't take the sack and then go back out and punt it.
Yep. Number 21 in on the top that time for the Red Devils, Chris Cardwell.
Well, what you got to remember now is Chai Loin is only a sophomore. Last year was his first year at the high school quarterback.
And he did a fantastic job last year, and everybody was thinking he's got this one more year of experience and everything, but you still are learning things. You still not, next year he will be a really, really good quarterback because he's going to learn a lot this year. So the Raiders will kick.
Not bad. Kind of off the side of the foot, but he got a good roll.
He's got a good roll, but Russburg is going to set up in Raider territory at about the 45-yard line of Appomattox.
They're going to have great field position first time they've crossed the 50-yard line, and we'll see what they can do when we come back with more of your live TV Game of the Week on Shentel Cable right after this.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
In your basement, even the smallest amount of moisture can lead to mildew, the erosion of your home's foundation, and health problems. It will only get worse. Protect your greatest asset and call JES today. Owned and operated by professional engineers, our team gets it right the first time and has provided permanent solutions to over 70,000 homeowners. Every job we do starts with a free estimate and comes with a transferable long-term warranty.
That's the JES promise.
Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Landscaping that will make you proud to invite your neighbors over. Call 434-841-5163 today and let Brian show you what your place could look like with the right landscaping touch. Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Call today.
Hi, Doug. Rustburg coming up on the second series of downs. The Raiders held stiff on that on the first possession that Rustburg had, but they've got great field position.
Red Devils this time running the ball up over the right side and picking up maybe about a yard, 2 yards that time on the play is number.
Yeah, might have got about 3, Doug. I'm gonna call it 2nd and 7.
Okay, I'll buy that.
I couldn't tell who the runner was. It number 1, Doug?
Yeah, it could have been. I'm not picking the running backs up very good.
Avery Dixon, perhaps?
Yeah.
Or maybe it was number 21.
21, probably so. Number
Chris
21,
Cardwell.
Chris Cardwell. Because he's his man set up in the back. Now going in motion is Dixon. This time the ball's handed up to Cardwell over the right side.
And he gets a hole.
And he's got a
wow,
hole.
Doug, did you see that he fumbled? It did come out.
Ball is fumbled, and the Raiders have got it coming this way.
And we got a flag, and I don't know if it's a block in the back or a face mask. It could be a number of penalties here, Doug.
Whatever it is, it's going to be a
Appomattox ball.
Appomattox football. Number 4 picking up the football for the Raiders. That's Jonathan Penix. And Cardwell had a nice run going for him. The ball popped loose, and the Raiders grabbed it.
He almost brought it back in, but he couldn't. Here comes the call. Block in the back on the Raiders.
Got an illegal block on the Raiders. So
that'll cost them 10.
That'll take it from the point of the block. So
right.
That'll take it back inside the 20 to back to 15.
So they got the ball back, but they're going to be deep in their own territory. And that call right there, Doug, happens a lot when you pick up a fumble or get an interception and people are out of place and they're saying, let me hit somebody, and next thing you know, you hit them in the back.
And that official, I'm surprised he can count that high.
Now, Doug.
Because I've known him for years.
Now, Doug. Doug.
I shouldn't say that.
You should not say that now. Folks will apologize. I apologize.
I told him I would not call his name.
Okay, I apologize for him. No question about it.
Handoff this time up the middle to Ferguson. Ferguson gets a couple of yards as he comes up across the 10 to about the 12 or 13-yard line.
Yep, let's see, Doug. Actually picked up about 4, Doug, so 2nd and 6 coming up. See, Doug, I don't like to say how many yards it is till I watch them. They move the stick.
And they're not always right.
Gives you a better idea.
Although the chain gang does a pretty good job.
Chain gang does very good. They got that wrench in there so they can add or take a link out or put it in or whatever.
That come in handy a couple games several years ago, didn't it? Second down at about 7 yards. Ball once again up the
Ferguson.
middle. Ferguson found some running room.
Oh, my.
Oh, and the official got knocked down.
Yeah, he got knocked down, and his head hit hard, Doug. When he went down, his head really hit the ground hard.
So the officials will start. There'll be a momentary timeout here while we check on the official.
And, they always say, Doug, that spot on the field for an official is the worst spot you can have.
I agree with you. So the trainers are going to come out and check out the official.
Let's take a break.
Yep, we'll check on the official, and I didn't mean to pick on him.
You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Sarah Saunders in Appomattox today for more information.
Dr. Paul Harvey is a distinguished dental care provider and has been setting the highest standards of excellence in dentistry for over 30 years. He and his highly qualified team of experienced professionals will work to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs with the latest dental techniques available. At Dr. Paul Harvey's office, we look forward to seeing you smile. We are conveniently located at 569A Court Street in beautiful Appomattox, Virginia. So call or stop by today.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like-new vehicles that can fit your budget. And they're certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the royal treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West. Just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farm.
Visit us online. Gates Flags and Banners is known for its quality of American-made products that you will be pleased to use in your home or your business. Gates carries a full line of flags, banners, flag poles, and advertising products. Gates Flags and Banners provide a full line of U.S., state, international, military, collegiate, and historic flags. Gates is your full supplier of your every flag and banner need. Call us today at 434-333-0404 or visit us at 117 Declaration Terrace, Forest, Virginia.
Welcome back, folks, and the official seems to be okay, Doug, but I think he's a little shaken up. I mean, he took a hard spill.
Well, you know, Lakes, if you took a spill like that, you would be slow getting up yourself.
Absolutely, no question about it. I don't know if I'd get up.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Raiders did pick up a first down on that play, Doug.
Raiders got a 1st and 10. It's a minute and 47 seconds to count in first period of play. The Raiders with a 7-0 lead.
And, Doug, we're glad the official is okay.
Yes, we are. And right up the middle is Keshawn Baker. Baker will get to about the 35, maybe the 36.
Yeah, he might have got 1 yard out of that.
Excuse me, I said 30. It's a 26.
Yeah. I tell you what, number 66 that time, who is Titus Young, he is a big dude, 6'2", 315 pounds, and he was in on that tackle, Doug. I mean, when you're 6'2", 315, you're taking up a lot of room out there.
You'll plug a few holes, won't you?
Yeah, they also got Ethan Clay out there. He's 5'10", 200, but he looks a whole lot bigger than that.
Second down, 9 yards to go for the Raiders. A pickup of only 1 on the play. This time dropping back, looking to the right side, and going to be caught, but that little pass is a little in pass right time. They're going down to the ground to catch it up around the 30-yard line.
And number 4, Jonathan Penix. But, Doug, the ball was thrown so low that when you catch it, you've got your knee down.
Yeah, I agree with but the receiver's doing a good thing, though. They're going down and catching the ball, which is still giving them positive yards.
Absolutely, no question about it. So 3rd and 3 coming up for the Raiders. See what Coach Doug Smith and his staff call right here, Doug. 3rd and 3. They're going to give it to Ferguson, and he gets a little room, and he'll pick up that first down.
Ferguson gets a first down, moves it up the field.
Yeah, the tackle was number 50.
That's up to about the 37-yard line. It'll be first down and 10.
Yeah, Ethan Clay, and getting up slow, Doug, that time was number 7, who is Tyler Sandridge for the Rushburg Red Devils.
And so the Raiders really probably don't have to run another play here in the first period of play.
And if you coach Doug Smith, I don't think you will. And that is going to be the end of our first period of play with the score. The Raiders of Appomattox 7 and the Rushburg Red Devils yet to get on the scoreboard. Come on back and join us for our live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable right after this.
We're all about the communities that we serve and community banking. We look forward to growing with you and moving forward together.
As a local resident, I grew up here, I went to school here, and I am raising my family here. We buy local, we shop local, and we bank local. We are grateful for your business.
Bank of the James is grateful to those who have trusted us to be their bank of choice. I grew up in Appomattox and am proud to work with our neighbors here in my hometown. Thank you for banking with us.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home. RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia. Jack's Janitorial Services, locally owned, providing cleaning services for businesses, churches, and homes, including the safe and effective cold water fogging to eliminate any potential of coronavirus. Call Jack today and see how affordable his services are. That's at 434-444-1882.
Caring for my own grandmother gave me a passion for extending that same assistance and peace of mind to others. When I discovered that I could have a caring career as a visiting angel, I was certain I had found the right place for me. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the encouragement needed to be the best caregiver possible. Visiting Angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
Well, welcome back to Appomattox, everyone, on a beautiful evening for football. The Appomattox Raiders right now with a 7-0 lead over the Rustburg Red Devils. And, Doug, you know, neither team has really moved the ball that great, but the Raiders did have a nice play on a touchdown pass from Malloy to, I believe it was Booker, wasn't it?
Yeah, Tez Booker caught it. It was about a 60-some-yard pass play. It ended up into the end zone, maybe a little bit longer than that. But the Raiders have moved the football just a little bit better. The current drive they're under right now, nice pass that time.
Nice play.
Nice catch. Tyler Gillum broke it out and then came back across the middle, working one-on-one. And I'll tell you what, if that guy from Rustburg does not tackle him, number one over there, Avery Dixon,
absolutely,
Tyler's gone.
Well, and the other thing is, Doug, people don't realize the quickness that Tyler Gillum has. I mean, you see it on the basketball court, and nobody really seen it on the football field because he hadn't played before, and he's starting to show it off right now.
He's kind of an unknown commodity, and people are going to have to pay attention to him.
Well, people are going to notice, let me tell you.
Right now, it looks like to be one-on-one coverage right now for the Red Devils. Red Devils have about 8 men in to stop the run.
They're definitely looking for the Raiders to run.
This time, Lowen's going to keep the football up the middle himself, and he's going to find a hole up to about the Rustburg Red Devil 45-yard line. That time, he just got right behind some of his big guys and just said, let's go.
He did. That tackle, in on the tackle, Nate Caldwell, number 65 for the Rustburg Red Devils. But on that front line for the Appomattox Raiders, you've got number 42, who is Landon Wilson, also number 50, who is Jamal Wheeler, along with some other guys, number 71, Jacob Williams out there, Jalen Lewis. They've got a big front line, Doug.
They do have a big front line. Ball handed off up the middle, and that is, I think that's Ferguson with the football bowling down. It's either Ferguson or Baker.
I believe it's Baker, Doug, and the official that goes down again, the same official, Doug. The same official has gone down again, and they might want to switch positions to give that man a break.
Maybe so, or either get him some pads and a helmet.
Well, I tell you what. But Doug, you know, last week against Buckingham, and listen, I'm not taking anything away from Rustburg. From the Buckingham Knights. They've got a quality football team. They're going to beat some people this year.
Yes, they are.
They did last week, but the Raiders were missing 3 offensive linemen last week. And some of the holes they're making now, you can see there's something different about this Raider team.
The pitch is time to Ferguson over the left side, and he cuts it back, gets it down to about the 20-yard line. Pickup of about 4 or 5 yards on the play. We'll see where the official mark comes at. About 4 yards, so second down, about 6 to go for a first down. We're at 10-16 of the second quarter. The Raiders with a 7-0 lead, and this is pretty impressive. The Raiders started this drive down around their 10, 11-yard line.
They did. You're exactly right. And the thing about this drive, Doug, is they're burning a lot of time off the clock as well.
Trey Lawrence sets over his line, looks over the Rustburg defensive line and see where he wants to try to find some openings to him. This time Lawrence going to hand the football up over the right side, and I believe that was Baker once again.
Well, in on the
no,
tackle.
Ferguson, excuse me. That was Ferguson with the handoff.
And number 65 in there again, Nate Caldwell, along with number 66, Titus Dunn. We're going to be calling their names a lot tonight, Doug. They're making a lot of tackles out there for the Rustburg Red Devils.
Third down and about 2.5, maybe 3 yards for a first down. Well, I'll tell you what, if you look at it, Caldwell is 6'3", 255, and Dunn is 6'2", 315. They're going to plug a lot of holes, so they're going to be around a lot of tackles.
Yeah, absolutely. They're taking up space just standing out there. Those guys are big.
Their old buddy Dennis Carter on the sidelines down there tonight.
I saw him down there.
Ball handed up over the right side, and we'll see where they fall forward to.
It's going to be close.
It looks like the official spot is a first down.
It is. It's a first down.
First down.
So the Raiders with another first down as they can keep the drive going. 9:05 left in the second period or our first half. And that's down to about the, 14-yard line? 13 maybe?
13-yard line, I believe. Between the 12 and 13.
First and 10, we'll call it the 13. How about that?
That sounds like a plan. Ball handed up over the right side once again. I believe that's Ferguson. Ferguson takes it in to about the inside the 10, close to the 5 or 6 yard line. We'll see where the spot comes at.
Raiders getting up to the line quick, Doug, not allowing Rustburg to really make a lot of changes.
And Rustburg's going to take a timeout because they couldn't get the personnel in.
Exactly
so
right.
The Red Devils take a defensive timeout with 8:29 to go. The Raiders on top 7-0. We're going to come right back on the live TV game of the week right here on Shentel Cable, the Lake Stand, the Dandy One, right after these messages.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
In your basement, even the smallest amount of moisture can lead to mildew, the erosion of your home's foundation, and health problems. It will only get worse. Protect your greatest asset and call JES today. Owned and operated by professional engineers, our team gets it right the first time and has provided permanent solutions to over 70,000 homeowners. Every job we do starts with a free estimate and comes with a transferable long-term warranty.
That's the JES promise.
Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Landscaping that will make you proud to invite your neighbors over. Call 434-841-5163 today and let Brian show you what your place could look like with the right landscaping touch. Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Call today.
All right, folks, got an announcement from the Appomattox County High School Athletic Department. They're having a raffle. They're raffling off a 10-foot by 12-foot buggy top barn shed. It's estimated value of $2,200, Doug, which was donated by Buggy Top from Cumberland, Virginia. And the barn, the shed, is at ACHS High School. Is located outside the football field near the ticket booths. And after this play, we're going to tell you where you can get those tickets and how much they are.
The Raiders looking at a second down and about a yard to go for a first down. The ball is spotted around the 5-yard line. And Lawn will get up under center. And the Red Devils,
they jump, Doug.
The Red Devils are going to jump. And that's going to give the Raiders a first down and goal It's going to be a half the distance to the goal, though. They can't mark off the full 5.
But Lauren with a hard snap count. But anyway, let me get back to it. Okay, so that shed, tickets will be sold at all home volleyball and football, JV and varsity games. Tickets are $10 each. The drawing will be held at halftime of the last home varsity football game on November the 1st. And the winner does not have to be present to win. And, Doug, this is a nice shed. $10 will get you this.
First down and about 3 yards for a touchdown, and Lauren will go up over the right side. He's going to be hit and taken down. He may get a yard on the play, and that's about it.
I'm not sure he got anything, Doug.
Well, they got the foot spotted down about the 1 yard line. So they gave him a push. So it'll be second down and goal to go.
The second and goal, Doug, I believe around the 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I think right about the 2 yard line.
So the Raiders look like Lauren that time was trying to go over the right side. Once again, the pitch.
Got a fumble, Doug.
It's a fumble, and
picked it up. It's down again. Who got it?
And I think the Raiders end up getting back on top of it, but it was Lauren was hit, and then he tried to pitch.
And Doug, let me tell you something. Trey Lauren has all the ability in the world, but when you've got a guy in the backfield the size of Ferguson, and you're 2 yards from the goal line and it's only second down, you have got to give him an opportunity to break through that line and score a touchdown.
Well, the Raiders fortunate they got the football back, but it's third down and goal from the 7. That was a loss of about 5 yards on the play.
And now you make it a lot harder on yourself to score a touchdown, and you never know about a field goal.
Well, and you don't get me wrong, you're not certain about your kicker like you were last year. Last year you could probably say, Mr. Ferris, this is 3 points. You're going to be up 10-0. Tonight you're not real sure about that.
Well, you still have to have a good snap and a good hole as well.
This time it's drop back to throw over the middle, and it was tipped at the line of scrimmage, so it's not going to make any difference whether it could have been pass interference or not. Ball was tipped.
Yeah, and Doug, I don't understand why you wouldn't give that ball to Ferguson at least once and let him see if he can take it 2 yards in the end zone.
Not going to disagree with you at all. Right now we're going to find out what Samuel Bianca can do. He's junior.
And the holder is
number 6 for the Raiders is Jaheim Scruggs.
Jaheim Scruggs, yeah.
Now, don't be surprised. You see Jaheim pick that thing up and run around right in with it.
Yeah, you never know.
But the spot's going to be about the 12, so it's about a 22-yard field goal.
And Rushburg's coming after it.
Snap is down. The kick is up, and it is.
Looks like it's good, Doug.
It is good. So 22 yards out, and Bianca hits a field goal, so the Raiders score again. New score is now the Raiders 10, and the Red Devils 0
and Doug,
with 6:53 to go.
And we'll have to look and see if that hurts the Raiders not getting the end zone later in this game. You never know. It might not. 6:53, as you said. We're coming back with more of your live TV game of the week on
Shentel Cable.
Right after this.
Jack's Janitorial Services, locally owned, providing cleaning services for businesses, churches, and homes, including the safe and effective cold water fogging to eliminate any potential of coronavirus. Call Jack today and see how affordable his services are. That's at 434-444-1882.
Caring for my own grandmother gave me a passion for extending that same assistance and peace of mind to others. When I discovered that I could have a caring career as a visiting angel, I was certain I had found the right place for me. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the encouragement needed to be the best caregiver possible. Visiting Angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Sarah Saunders in Appomattox today for more information.
Dr. Paul Harvey is a distinguished dental care provider and has been setting the highest standards of excellence in dentistry for over 30 years. He and his highly qualified team of experienced professionals will work to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs with the latest dental techniques available. At Dr. Paul Harvey's office, we look forward to seeing you smile. We are conveniently located at 569A Court Street in beautiful Appomattox, Virginia. So call or stop by today.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lake Still Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like new vehicles that can fit your budget. And they're certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the rural treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West. Just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farm.
Visit us online. Gates Flags and Banners is known for its quality of American-made products that you will be pleased to use in your home or your business. Gates carries a full line of flags, banners, flag poles, and advertising products. Gates Flags and Banners provide a full line of U.S., state, international, military, collegiate, and historic flags. Gates is your full supplier of your every flag and banner need. Call us today at 434-333-0404 or visit us at 117 Declaration Terrace, Forest, Virginia.
All right, folks, welcome back to Appomattox. And, Doug, you know, up in the press box, got a nice seat, got a nice view of everything. It is very warm. We've got a fan, thanks to our buddy, Mr. Garrett.
Yes.
He did a great job. You know, this guy does a good job.
I don't care what you say about it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm going to call the school system and tell them what a great person that they have.
Okay.
Do not let this guy go.
Yeah. No, they ain't going to let him go because nobody won't ever get nothing else done. I can tell you that.
All right, here comes the
Back
Raiders.
deep is Javante Green, Landon Tucker.
Bianco with another high kick down about the 13-yard line is where to be fielded.
By Tucker. Tucker coming back up to the middle. He's going to get hit down there about the 18, 19-yard line.
And Doug, you know, that's pretty good. You catch it on the 13 and you only get 5 yards on the return.
He went to the middle of the field, though, instead of coming up the field.
Yeah.
He went sideways. I think you take as much as you can get and then deal with it from there, whether that's intended. I know he's trying to pick his wedge up, but the wedge is broken by the time that ball gets down there.
You're right. And, Doug, you know, we've got our banner down there, the live TV, live TV on Shentel Cable by Gates Flags and Banners. You know, that company's been in business since, I think they said 1880.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And they do a great job, too, folks. If you need a banner or a flag or something like that, I'm telling you, they are the folks.
Red Devils' last possession had a little something working and fumbled the football. And the Raiders got it back. This time, Jones going to the right side.
Got a little room. He'll pick up that first down and a little bit more.
Gets it up to about the 30-yard line, 32-yard line, I believe. Be 1st and 10. Nice little run around right side.
Just hung on to it, made the turn, and picked up about 12 yards that time, and Rushburg got something moving.
Well, they picked up over 10 yards, about 12 yards on the first down. Ball spotted at about the 32-yard line at the Red Devils.
Coming up on the 6:30 mark in our first half of play.
Jalen Jones calling the signals, going in motion. Ball handed off up the middle. And that's going to be a pickup of about 4 or 5 yards on the play that time. We'll see where the spot is.
And Doug Rushburg
played that, but they got up across the 35.
Rushburg has not put the ball in the air yet.
No, they haven't.
They're keeping it on the ground.
They didn't throw the ball that much last year we went up there.
No, they didn't.
And they didn't throw it that much last year.
Like I said,
second down, about 5 to go. Pick up a 5 on the play. Ball spotted at the 37-yard line.
Big win last week for Rushburg. Scored about 38 points on Bassett.
This time the ball is.
Somehow Lewis got loose, Doug.
Well, I tell you what, Jalen Jones somehow got under everybody, got into Appomattox territory to about the 49-yard line.
He faked a handoff. He did a spin move, and he was. I mean, he's not tall, not that tall anyway. It was so low, it looked like nobody even saw him.
Well, I don't think he did. I hardly saw him until I saw him break through the backside of the line.
So Jones is 5'7", 165 pounds. He is a senior, so he's been around for a while.
And he's lost to the Raiders every year he's been in varsity, so I'm sure that he would like to go out taking the lantern back to Rustburg High School tonight. This time Jones is coming to the left. He's going to cut it back up inside.
Yeah, tackle that time looked like it was made by number 2, Tez Booker.
Also number 11, Gayla Como in there.
And you know, Doug, Gayla Como, I'm not sure if Como played last week. I think he was on the injury list as well, but he's back this week.
Anyway, he stepped up inside and he kind of filled that hole, and they cut it back inside, but it's a pickup of about 3 on the play, so second down and 7. 4:50 and counting. First period of play, Rustburg with the ball in Raider territory at the 47-yard line. Tight backfield formation for the Red Devils. Ball faked handoff up to number 32, I believe.
Yeah,
at time.
no way to go.
32 is Trey Tucker, and he got hit. They made him go sideways instead of forward that time.
And Doug, he lost yardage that time.
Yeah, he might
have lost about a yard, probably. Going to bring up about third, and we're going to call it 8, Doug.
Yeah, third down to about 8 yards. They need to get just inside the 40-yard line, around the 39 for a first down.
And number 62, who is Colton Smith, and on the tackle that time for the Raiders. And now the officials are saying wind the clock. 4:07 and counting for the first half, and this is a big play for Rustburg.
Well, they are going to don't not be surprised if this ain't 2-down territory for the Red Devils. Ball handed up.
Oh, they got it, Doug.
And
nice run.
Breaking through, first down.
Yep.
That time, number 3, I believe, that time with the football.
Anthony with a nice run that time for the Rustburg Red Devils. And, folks, you know, in our pregame, we talked about if you'd like to become a sponsor of the live TV game of the week. I'm telling you, we reach a whole lot of people, Doug, and it, you know, also coming into the Lynchburg area, going over in the Boonesboro area and on Ford Hill, and then eventually could be all over the city of Lynchburg. And, of course, we have a lot of counties that are out there. So check the bottom of your screen. Periodically, you'll see a website, a telephone number, and let me tell you, the pricing is unbelievable. You will not believe what you can get the ads for.
First down and 10, Rustburg. Jones goes to the right.
Nice flip.
Takes a pitch over to Tucker. Tucker's going to turn it upfield. Landon Tucker, that is, and Landon's going to pick up about 5 or 6 yards as he went around the right side.
And give Jones a lot of credit that time, Doug. He waited to the last minute to flip it.
That time, Tucker. That time Jones did pitch it, and Tucker had some nice running room around that right side. Actually a pickup of only 3, so a second down and about 7. Clock is still rolling. We're coming up on about 3 minutes to go here, first half of play. But the Red Devils have 2 timeouts remaining.
And we've got a stoppage on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Not exactly sure.
3:12.
Player went out of bounds. There we go. 3:12.
Right, so 3:12, only lost 6 seconds, and we put the 6 seconds back. And, you know, with the new clock and everything, Doug, with the new clock and everything, it's a lot easier to change that thing.
Well, it's right funny. They wound the clock, and when it ran out of bounds, and they wanted to run the clock after it ran out of bounds.
Yeah.
Ball handed off up the middle. Nice running room that time for the Red Devils, number 6, R.J. Anthony once again. And Anthony's going to take it inside the 20-yard line of the Raiders into the red zone.
And that defense of the Raiders starting to bend a little bit right now, Doug, as Rustburg is kind of running roughshod over them.
Well, they found some running room up front. Those big guys with the Red Devils that we've talked about leaning hard on that offensive line, the defensive line of the Raiders, finding some holes in there. So now we got 3 minutes to go. The ball is spotted at about the 12-yard line, so it's first down and 10.
Rustburg trying to make a move and get in that end zone. 10-0 is the score. The Raiders with a touchdown and a field goal.
Ball handed up over the left side.
Is that Jones again, Doug?
And it's going to be very little.
Actually, it's Anthony, number 6, R.J. Anthony.
Pickup of maybe 1 or 2 on the play.
But, you know, Doug, if you're Rustburg, you're probably in 4-down territory to pick up that first down, if not the touchdown.
Oh, I'm sure here you're in 4-down territory because, first of all, it's going to leave the Raiders a long field to go if you don't make it, but that was a pickup of 3 on the play.
Yeah, the Raiders need a turnover right now. If you're a Raider fan, you're rooting for a turnover by the Rustburg Red Devils.
Jalen Jones up under center. In motion is Tucker. Ball's on the ground.
He got on it, though.
But Jones got it back up, fell back on it.
But it does bring up third down.
He's going to lose back to the original line of scrimmage, I do believe.
And I think Rustburg is going to take a timeout, and they will take a timeout. So with 1:57 left in the first half of play, Rustburg, we come back. We'll have 3rd, and I'm going to call it 8, Doug. 3rd and 8 from about the 12-yard line. So let's take a break, and we'll come back with more of your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable right after this.
We're all about the communities that we serve and community banking. We look forward to growing with you and moving forward together.
As a local resident, I grew up here, I went to school here, and I am raising my family here. We buy local, we shop local, and we bank local. We are grateful for your business.
Bank of the James is grateful to those who have trusted us to be their bank of choice. I grew up in Appomattox and am proud to work with our neighbors here in my hometown. Thank you for banking with us.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home. RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia. Jack's Janitorial Services, locally owned, providing cleaning services for businesses, churches, and homes, including the safe and effective cold water fogging to eliminate any potential of coronavirus. Call Jack today and see how affordable his services are. That's at 434-444-1882.
Caring for my own grandmother gave me a passion for extending that same assistance and peace of mind to others. When I discovered that I could have a caring career as a visiting angel, I was certain I had found the right place for me. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the encouragement needed to be the best caregiver possible. Visiting Angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
Truth in the eye of the beholder, right?
All right, here we go. Hi, folks. 3rd and 9 for the Rustburg Red Devils. And Doug, as we talk, you're probably 2 down territory right here.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Raider defense needs to make a stand.
Ball handed over right up the middle that time. The Raiders that time closed ranks up, so it'll bring up 4th down and about 8 yards for a first down.
Yep.
Now, the Red Devils can get a first down before they get a touchdown.
So, Doug, I'm telling you, look for maybe a little bit of trickery right here by the Rustburg Red Devils. What do you think?
Well, it's a possibility.
They have not put the ball in the air one time this whole first half. Could this be the opportunity to do that?
Well, who knows? They've been handling the football. They are set, though. They don't have them spread eight very much.
No, they don't. You're exactly right.
So it will have to be some kind of out-to-backfield formation.
Here we go.
They pitch out.
Pitch it out. He makes his turn, cuts it back inside, Doug, and he's going to be close to a first down.
It's going to be close, but we got a flag on the play, so that could be a holding penalty, offsides, motion, or whatever.
Hold on. It is a hold. That's all the officials say, and it's going to be on.
So they're not going to give you a number. They're just going to say on Rustburg.
No, I know. We don't know who it's on.
It's on Rustburg.
I'm assuming it's on the offense.
It's on Rustburg. They didn't make your first down, so the Raiders will take over.
They'll decline the penalty, and the Raiders will get it. And the Red Devils, Doug, missed a golden opportunity right there. They had rushed the ball all the way up and down the field, had an opportunity to get in that end zone, and now the Raiders, they've got to be smart. You want to try to score, but they've got to be smart here and not make a mistake in their own territory.
Well, if they just run the clock there, that'd be fine, even though Rustburg will get the football to start
That's
the
what I'm
second half.
talking about. Rustburg's going to get it when we start that second half.
But it was great. The Raiders' defense bowed up and stopped them.
They did.
And that way Rustburg couldn't score and come back and then put the thing and 2 scores up and they could be on top of the ball.
Exactly.
So the Raiders with the football. Raiders have 3 timeouts. Whatever happens on this first couple of plays will dictate as whether the Raiders will try to do anything with it. Ball handed off up over the left side, and running room now for Ferguson. And Ferguson is going to be stopped and taken down as he gets it out to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, they'll stop the clock because he'll pick up a first down. So 59 seconds, and the Raiders have all 3 timeouts remaining, and they will call a timeout right now.
So the Raiders right now, I reckon Coach Smith there can kind of see what kind of 2-minute offense or 1-minute offense he might be able to try to do.
Well, you also have to remember that they got a pretty good field goal kicker, but how long a field goal can he make? If you had Ferris or perhaps Jamison in the last 4 or 5 years, you're looking at least maybe a 30 or 35 or possibly a 40-yard field goal. We don't know what Bianca can do at this point. We just saw him make a 22-yarder, and maybe he's just, you don't have to kick it any farther than you need to go through. So
that's true. That's true.
But anyway, let's take a break. We'll come back with more of your live TV Game of the Week on Shentel Cable from Appomattox right after this.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
In your basement, even the smallest amount of moisture can lead to mildew, the erosion of your home's foundation, and health problems. It will only get worse. Protect your greatest asset and call JES today. Owned and operated by professional engineers, our team gets it right the first time and has provided permanent solutions to over 70,000 homeowners. Every job we do starts with a free estimate and comes with a transferable long-term warranty.
That's the JES promise.
Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Landscaping that will make you proud to invite your neighbors over. Call 434-841-5163 today and let Brian show you what your place could look like with the right landscaping touch. Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Call today.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to Appomattox. The Raiders come out, lining up. 59.3 seconds left in the first half of play. A 10-0 lead for the Raiders over Rustburg. First and 10 for the Raiders.
Long with the football. He's going to take and hand the ball off up the middle and not going very far, but a yard pickup. And so the Raiders are going to take another timeout. They'll spend the second one. So it's 52.9 seconds left. And it'll be second down at 8. The Raiders using their second timeout of the evening of the first half.
And Doug, talk about games in the future. Next week we'll be at City Stadium for the Pioneers of Heritage to take on the Raiders of Appomattox. And Pioneers have had the Raiders number the last couple of years.
Yes, they have. The Raiders got them at one time, but the Pioneers turned around and got them the last couple of years. Should be a whale of a football game next week. I will say the Pioneers have stepped out and played a little bit because they're defending 3A champions.
Yeah.
They stepped out and played a really good football team out of Charlotte, North Carolina last week. They got beat 35-7.
Absolutely. And actually, maybe the best football team in North Carolina. Now, North Carolina only has 4 divisions.
That's right.
Like Virginia has 6. And they were the tops in their division.
And then the game that they've got this week is they going to John Marshall in Richmond.
Yeah, that's a big school too.
So they'll be coming back. They'll be glad to see some local schools next week.
You're probably right. All right, here we go. The Raiders 52.9 seconds on the clock. Loin looks like he wants to throw it.
Moving to the right side, he throws it across.
Got a man open, and that's Gillum. He'll get out of bounds with 45 seconds left.
Nice throw that time. Nice catch out of bounds to get the stop the clock. And ball's up about the 39, 40-yard line of the Raiders. And
the Raiders still have that one timeout, Doug.
And if you pick up 10 yards a pop, the clock's going to stop. And you run up to it, you clock it. You don't have to burn that time out.
That's right. But the Raiders still have a long way to go with only 45 seconds on that clock, Doug.
Dual wide outs to the right side, one to the near side, far side of the field. Ball dropping back once again. Loin looking, throws out to backfield, and that's going to be hit. And
was it incomplete, Doug? Or
I did not see. See the incomplete, or he's out of bounds, but they marked it at the 45-yard
so
line.
like he caught it, it must have went out of bounds.
Must have gone out of bounds. 37.8 seconds to go. You got to remember that .8. That can
Well,
always
no,
be.
now they're saying wind the clock, Doug. He didn't get out of
He
bounds.
must not have got out of bounds.
So 32 seconds on the clock and running. You got to have a little urgency right here if you're Appomattox.
Raiders dropping back to pass. Loin rolls out to his left, throws it across the middle, and that's going to be called.
Got to call you timeout now, Doug. Got to call you timeout.
That's a first down, and I think Coach Smith has called that timeout with 19 seconds left.
Only 19 seconds left, and, of course, Rustburg is dropping back. But you know, Doug, now might be the opportunity for a down and out and then a fly pattern. So you go down about 5 or 6 yards, you make the turn, and you take off down the field. Somebody like Gillum with a lot of speed, get Lawn to hang it up there. You never know. You might catch it running in the end zone.
Well, that little pass right there would have worked for a whole lot more yardage had he been able to hit Ferguson in stride. A couple of those passes Lawn has thrown tonight has been low coming out of the backfield. I know his deal, he doesn't want to hang it up there for somebody to pick it off, but he had him wide open. If he hits him in stride, he could be down about the 30 or 25-yard line right now.
Yeah, there's no question about it.
Yeah, so and still have your time out in your pocket. But
so you have no timeouts left. You got 19 seconds on the clock, and you're at about the Rustburg 44-yard line. So still got a pretty good ways to go.
You probably got to go at least another 25 yards to have a legitimate shot at a field goal.
Oh, absolutely. The problem, Doug, is you've got to get out of bounds.
Well,
the first down won't stop the clock.
The first down will stop the clock, then you can clock your football.
So right now you have to throw the ball at least 10 yards.
But you've got to be ready. You've got to be ready to run up there and do that. You can't go leisurely.
Yeah, you've got to throw the ball at least 10 yards.
As they say, you got to go with a purpose right now.
Right.
Loin looks down across the field and goes in and out of the hands.
And he had him open too, Doug.
That was number 6 right there for the Appomattox Raiders. That was Jaheim Scruggs, and he had Jaheim open just a little low and outside that time.
So might have time for a couple more plays. And the problem is, Doug, if you get the first down, you've got to be able to get down and spike the ball. And I'm not sure you can do it in 13 seconds.
I'm not sure. That play right there would have been good, although the clock would have probably gone under 10 seconds. You wouldn't have had but one more play before you'd had to do
Doug,
something.
I'm telling you, a little down and out pattern to the back of the end zone right here might be the play.
But you got Tevin Hurt over here on the wide side of the field, and Hurt should be your big play receiver. He's your tall guy out there.
You got 5 wide receivers out there. Lawn's got to buy a little time out there. You got to let it go. He does. He throws it up. He's got a man open, Doug. And
in and out of the hands at number 2 that time. Tez Booker
would have been a tough catch.
Got behind his
Devontae Jones,
and Booker hit him in his hands, but he just couldn't quite grab it.
Well, the problem, Doug, is it went through the hands of number 8 Devontae Jones for Rustburg, and Booker had it right there. If he could have held on, it's a touchdown.
Well, the other thing there, if he could have led him about another couple more yards, that could have been 6 on the board for the Raiders.
Well, you know, the Raiders are showing, Doug, that they can beat the one-on-one coverage of the Rustburg Red Devils.
Well, and what's happening is Red Devils want to stop the Appomattox run. So they are committing 7 to 8 people to the box. Even though it's a passing situation right now, they are committing, look at how many people's within 5 yards of the box.
Yeah, it's a bunch.
So you can beat them unless you're going to blitz the quarterback.
Yep.
And in and out of the hands of the receivers.
A Hail Mary is what that was, Doug.
Yes, it was a Hail Mary, but the Raiders had a couple shots, but that's the end of the first half.
That will be the end of the first half, and you've got to give the Appomattox Raider defense credit, Doug.
Yes,
they
sir.
did a good job to stop, and that kind of gives them some momentum after that loss last week at Buckingham. All right, folks, it's 10-0. The Raiders over Rustburg. We will take a break. We'll come back with a halftime show. It's the Remax Realty right here in Appomattox and Robinson Funeral Home halftime show, and we'll have that right after this.
Welcome to Remax Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home. Remax has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia. Jack's Janitorial Services, locally owned, providing cleaning services for businesses, churches, and homes, including the safe and effective cold water fogging to eliminate any potential of coronavirus. Call Jack today and see how affordable his services are. That's at 434-444-1882.
Caring for my own grandmother gave me a passion for extending that same assistance and peace of mind to others. When I discovered that I could have a caring career as a visiting angel, I was certain I had found the right place for me. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the encouragement needed to be the best caregiver possible. Visiting Angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
Welcome to halftime, everyone. The Remax Realty in Appomattox and the Robinson Funeral Home halftime show with the Dandy One and the Lakes. And Doug, you know, it's been a pretty good show on the field tonight.
It has been a really good football show tonight. And I tell you what, the Raiders right now have been on the up end. Rustburg's got to feel a little bit happy. They got a little bit of noise going. Didn't score, but they found they could move the football.
Absolutely. And some of the Raiders found out, Doug, is they are beating Rustburg's man-to-man coverage when they want to pass it.
Exactly.
Because Rustburg's stacking about 8 players in the box.
Well, I tell you what, if Rustburg continues to stack and look for the Raiders to come out and look to throw those passes a little bit more to try to loosen that defense up, that will allow them to run the football more. And if the Raiders can run the football just a little bit more than they are right now, Rustburg could be in for a long evening.
You're right, and the Raiders missed a golden opportunity as well. They got a field goal out of it, but you're second down from the 2-yard line. You got to give it to the big man Ferguson, I think, Doug, and they ended up losing some yardage and not getting in the end zone. They did kick the field goal, and that's what made it 10-0.
Well, it was a bad pitch, maybe a bad choice. Who knows? I mean, like I say, you see a young quarterback still learning his trade, but the pitch didn't work out. Fortunately for the Appomattox, they didn't lose the football, and he still came out with positive points.
No, absolutely. It ended up being positive, but it could have been a lot more positive.
It could have been a lot more positive for the Raiders.
All right, let's take a break from our halftime show. Remax Realty in Appomattox and Robinson Funeral Home. Be back right after this.
Welcome to Remax Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home. Remax has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Look at this week's Home of the Week. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
All right, folks, you've still got time to get in the kitchen, get you some popcorn, get you a drink, nestle down in that chair, and watch the second half of your live TV Game of the Week on Shentel Cable. And Doug, I'm looking for a good second half.
I'm looking forward too. I want them some of that popcorn and all that they get ready to get.
I would like to have that as well. But
yeah, the second half, Rustburg found out right there towards the end that they could move the football a little bit. They found some running room inside the tackles with the Raiders. So look for them to continue to try to exploit that. They have yet to throw a pass in the first half. Will they try to loosen the Raiders lineup by throwing? We'll have to see what changes they make. The Raiders, on the other hand, look for him. They're going to continue to run the ground game too. But I like to see him throw the football a little bit more.
Yeah, well, I think you're right. And Jack Baker's a good coach over at Rustburg. He's been there a while now. He knows what to do. He'll have the Rustburg Red Devils ready, and the Raiders better be ready as well, Doug.
Both coaches are veteran coaches. Both coaches know how to make halftime adjustments for their team, plus the assistant coaches in there too. And, he's got Coach Baker's got Mike Shaughnessy over there, who's one of the best coaches in Central Virginia, to help back him up. So I think between the two, you're going to see some adjustments. Rustburg's coming out to Raiders, but make the adjustments too.
I think you're right. All right, folks, that's going to do it for our Remax Realty and Appomattox Robinson Funeral Home halftime show. It is 10-0. The Raiders over the Red Devils, and we'll be back with the kickoff right after this.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
In your basement, even the smallest amount of moisture can lead to mildew, the erosion of your home's foundation, and health problems. It will only get worse. Protect your greatest asset and call JES today. Owned and operated by professional engineers, our team gets it right the first time and has provided permanent solutions to over 70,000 homeowners. Every job we do starts with a free estimate and comes with a transferable long-term warranty.
That's the JES promise.
Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Landscaping that will make you proud to invite your neighbors over. Call 434-841-5163 today and let Brian show you what your place could look like with the right landscaping touch. Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Call today.
All right, folks, welcome back to Appomattox. It started our second half, and the Raiders will have to kick off. Remember, Rustburg won the toss, they deferred, so Raiders with a 10-0 lead. Here we go.
Javante Green and Landon Tucker back deep.
Nice kick.
And that ball's going to go into the end zone.
Line drive, Doug, and the ball's traveling sideways that time. You could almost read the writing on it. Next thing you know, it slips in the end zone, and Rustburg will take over at the 20-yard line.
What does it say on it, Wilson or Spalding?
I think it said football. I said you could almost read the writing on it.
That's right. I'm sorry. My bad.
You know, sometimes you hit a golf ball and the spin, and you can almost read what the ball is. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
You haven't seen it lately, but you have.
I have seen it, yeah, but you're right. It hasn't been lately. But anyway.
My man Doug, he's an avid golfer, a good golfer, but he's been in a little funk lately. But he's coming out of it.
It's coming. It's getting there.
All right, here we go. Jones brings him up to the line.
Jalen Jones, the quarterback for the Red Devils. Tucker goes into, and we've got
Jones keeps it.
And that has been one of their better plays.
Yeah.
Jones has been going up over the right tackle, right guard, and he's found some running room. That's about 9 yards that time, maybe 10. We'll see. They stopped the clock for something. They say it's a first down. So
that's why they stopped the clock.
I didn't know he quite got that far, but ball sitting right on the 30-yard line stripe, so a nice pickup of 10 yards for the Red Devils.
So, Doug, what's going to happen is the Raiders, if they can hold on defense, this is a big series for both of these teams.
It really is, because if Rustburg comes out and finds some success right here, the Raiders could be in for a long second half.
Yeah, you're right.
But if the Raiders can come out somehow and find a way to stop the Red Devils, get the ball back, and then maybe go down and score, it could be a long evening for Rustburg.
Good defense that time by the
Because
Raiders.
the Red Devils, are coming out at halftime, and they've made the adjustments, so they're going to try to see how these adjustments go on offense.
Right. You're right. Exactly right.
And then we'll see what kind of adjustments they make on defense in a little bit when they come out defensively.
So
right now, we're looking at the Raiders' defensive adjustments to stop what just happened a few moments ago.
So Rustburg did not pick up any yardage on that play, so 2nd and 10 for the Red Devils.
In motion, coming this way, and
Lewis,
as
Jones
keeps
it
once again, but he's going to pick up about 4. I don't think he's going to quite get 5 yards. It's going to be close, though.
It's going to be close to 5 yards,
Yeah,
Doug.
it's going to be close to 5 yards.
And we're
It just didn't look like he got that much, but he did.
And, Doug, I was talking to the official that went down a couple times, and, of course, he's not in the same position on the field. He's now on the side, and he said from his chest all the way down to his sternum is really bothering him right now, so we wish him the best.
Yeah, he's gone back to being a side judge. They've got somebody else being the umpire.
I don't blame him.
3rd down, about 4 to go for the Red Devils.
Uh-oh.
And the Raiders are going to do a little jumping on that one.
That's going to be a first down for Rustburg.
Yes, I think so.
So, Doug, let me tell you what I told them. All the officials were sitting down there at halftime after we did our halftime show, Remax Realty and Appomattox and Robinson Funeral Home halftime show. And they're sitting there having a little bit to eat and a little bit to drink. And there was the official that went down twice. And I told him, I said, hey, I got a couple of those My Pillows in the car. We'll strap them things on you and you'll be good to go. He said, if I referee next week, I'm going to have a suit of armor on. I said, okay, sounds good.
Especially if you do the same spot.
Yeah.
1st down and 10 with the penalty for the Raiders now going to the right side once again. And Jones is going to be hit and taken down. He may get a yard.
Yeah, and that's a good tackle right there by number 6 for the Raiders, who is Jaheim Scruggs. I mean, he got Jones by the legs, and it looks like it's a Raider down, Doug. Is that right?
Yeah.
He's back up now, though.
He's back up.
That was trying to see who that was, number 50, I believe, for the Raiders, and that's going to be Jamal Wheeler.
Jamal's gotten banged up. I saw him sitting on the trainer's bench over here earlier, but I think he just got hit in an area.
They're coming off the field under his own power is a good thing. Looked like it might be his hand.
Well, he was working. They were working on a toe earlier, and I don't know whether somebody stepped on it or what it is, but they were working on a toe, and now they got to just work on this. So the trainer's checking out, and Appomattox has a really good trainer. Pitch out coming this way, and we're going
nice
to
play.
Get caught in the backfield that time. Number 10, Deshaun Baker coming through.
I tell you what,
he knocked him down, knocked down Javante Green, and then picked him back up. That was real good sportsmanship.
That was good sportsmanship, and I tell you what, Baker, Doug, he came in like a missile and made that tackle.
So a loss that time of about 4.5 yards.
Well,
maybe 5 yards. I'd say 5 yards. That's the 3rd down and about 15 to go.
At least 5.
3rd down and 15, I would say. 16, so a loss of 6 yards on the play.
So a good defensive stand right here by the Raiders. And, Rustburg, they have picked up some big yardage. Still no wideouts, Doug.
Everything comes in compact tight with the Rustburg Red Devils. In motion is Tucker. Jones is going to the right side.
And he kept it and went nowhere. A tackle made by number 1, who is Kevin Hurt.
Kevin Hurt coming through that time. And that's the way you stop the option. You got to spread it out, keep it running lateral. If you keep the guy from cutting it up, then you just string it out to the sidelines until the cavalry gets there to help you.
And Kevin Hurt, Doug, has signed with Old Dominion, I believe.
That's what
Division 1.
That's what I hear.
I know that North Carolina was looking at him at one time, so, of course, he still could sign with somebody else. But
Old Dominion is,
well, up-and-coming school.
They're visiting Virginia Tech, upset Tech last year.
Exactly right.
And they're in Blacksburg tomorrow.
So the number 15 coming up, who C.J. Davis, will do the punting. And the last punt, Doug, was a great punt that it was almost blocked, and it ended up going about 70 yards if you count the roll.
So the Raiders are looking at trying to go for this because they got 1 deep and they got 10 on the line. The snap, the kick, and this time it's going to go off the side of the foot, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Raiders will have good field position, Doug.
And
at their own 43-yard line, it looks like.
And Baker thought he should have got that, but he's coming off a little slow, little gimpy there.
He'll be all right. I think he'll be fine. He's upset because he didn't block it. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. More of your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable right after this.
Jack's Janitorial Services, locally owned, providing cleaning services for businesses, churches, and homes, including the safe and effective cold water fogging to eliminate any potential of coronavirus. Call Jack today and see how affordable his services are. That's at 434-444-1882.
Caring for my own grandmother gave me a passion for extending that same assistance and peace of mind to others. When I discovered that I could have a caring career as a visiting angel, I was certain I had found the right place for me. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the encouragement needed to be the best caregiver possible. Visiting Angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
We're all about the communities that we serve and community banking. We look forward to growing with you and moving forward together.
As a local resident, I grew up here, I went to school here, and I am raising my family here. We buy local, we shop local, and we bank local. We are grateful for your business.
Bank of the James is grateful to those who have trusted us to be their bank of choice. I grew up in Appomattox and am proud to work with our neighbors here in my hometown. Thank you for banking with us.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home. RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia.
I dug the Raiders coming out on offense, and that was a big defensive series right there by the Appomattox Raiders.
That was a great defensive series that time for the Raiders. Now, couldn't the Raiders do anything offensively? Ball handed up over the left side of the line. I believe that was to Ferguson.
I actually know it's number 6, Doug.
That's Shaheem Scruggs then, excuse me.
Scruggs will pick up about at least 3 yards, possibly 4. We'll call it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, well, I would tell you what, it looked like he picked up nothing, and he picked up 3.
You're right.
I mean, you know.
7-11 and counting. 7-11. I'd like to have a Slurpee right now. Wouldn't that be good?
Any food would be good with you, wouldn't it?
I like a Slurpee. You like Slurpees?
Slurpees are good, yeah.
Well, when I was a kid growing up, man, we used to eat those Slurpees. Cherry and cola. Wow. And mix them sometimes,
Cherry
too.
was pretty good. Cherry was pretty good.
Don't tell your parents you mixed the Slurpees. All right, here we go.
Ball handed off up the middle.
That's Ferguson, I believe.
Nice little move, and Ferguson crosses the 50-yard line down to about the Rustburg Red Devil 40. Nice run right up the middle. The Raiders finding some running room. Now, the Raiders want to speed this thing up a little bit. They want to get the Red Devils on the heels.
Yeah, they do.
But you got to, you got to get your play in and out. And this is one thing. They're still early in the season.
Oh, yeah, it's only the second game. The game against Buckingham, playing at Buckingham against a good, fired-up Buckingham team, and the Raiders were missing some of their weapons as well. So, again, don't take anything away from the Knights. They got a good team.
Yeah, they're gonna beat somebody down that way. Ball handed off. Well, ball handed off this time, and I don't know how in the world they kept from fumbling the ball because like 2 people ran into each other.
Scruggs tripped over.
But that was actually a pretty good pickup that time by Ferguson. He got about 3 or 4 yards on the play.
Scruggs tripped over Loing, and then Ferguson almost tripped over Scruggs, but somehow he still got the ball and picked up about 4 yards.
Lee Coleman, number 55 for the Rustburg Red Devils, a little slow off the field, went off on his own power, but he's going to be checked out on the sidelines.
And, Doug, I went down during halftime. It is a nice crowd here tonight for the Appomattox Raiders.
It's a nice crowd. Rustburg's got a nice crowd on the far
side. They do.
A lot of folks standing, not sitting. And that's the way most people are. They'd rather stand and watch.
Exactly right.
Second down at about 6. Loing dropping back. He's rolling to his right side. He turns. He just needs to get it out of bounds or just throw it downfield. Now, did he pick up? He may have picked up a couple yards on the play.
It's going to be close. If he did, he got maybe 1.
He got maybe 1.
He ran a long way to pick up 1 yard, Doug.
Yeah, he was running, but I think he was trying to get somebody to open up downfield, and they didn't do it. But the thing is, sometimes it's just about off. You get out your pocket, you find nothing downfield, you just kind of throw it away, and you save yourself a lot of running and regroup yourself and go.
You're right.
Because he took a big chance. Rustburg Red Devil dove for his ankles. If he got him, he was going to lose 10 to 15 yards on that.
So Raiders come up 3rd and 5.
5:32, third period to play. The Raiders looking at a third and about 5.5, 6 yards to go for a first down. Dropping back Loin, pumped fakes, rolls to the right side. Coming back this way. He's got blockings on this side, cuts it up the field. He's going to find some running yardage, turns it upfield, still running, still powering down, gets it inside of the 10, and first down and 10. Tell you what, Loin looked around. To me, he had some running room on the left side, but then you cut it back to the right, picked up some blocks.
He did, but Doug, the Raiders, did a good job, but they're lucky because usually on a play like that, you get a hold or a block in the back.
I agree with you one time, so that's pretty good, like especially early in the season.
Yeah.
The ball.
So the Raiders did good. Good discipline not to do that.
First down and 10, ball at the 9-yard line of the Red Devils. Coming up on 5 minutes to go, third quarter. The ball handed up over the right side. Didn't catch the number.
I think it's Ferguson, Doug. Yeah, number 15.
Yeah, 15. That is Christian Ferguson. Ferguson will get it down to about the 5-yard line.
And your first and goal is, actually second and goal
now, yes. And so do you give it to him a couple more times, see if he can get 3 more yards?
Well, when I had a second and goal from the 2-yard line, I was definitely giving it to him.
So we got a timeout, and I didn't see who called the timeout.
I didn't either.
So anyway, timeout on the field. Somebody call one. We'll find out who it is. We come back. It's the Raiders 10 and the Red Devils 0. 4:35 to go third quarter. We'll be back.
You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Sarah Saunders in Appomattox today for more information.
Dr. Paul Harvey is a distinguished dental care provider and has been setting the highest standards of excellence in dentistry for over 30 years. He and his highly qualified team of experienced professionals will work to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs with the latest dental techniques available. At Dr. Paul Harvey's office, we look forward to seeing you smile. We are conveniently located at 569A Court Street in beautiful Appomattox, Virginia. So call or stop by today.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lake Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like new vehicles that can fit your budget. And they're certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the rural treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West. Just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farm.
Visit us online. Gates Flags and Banners is known for its quality of American-made products that you will be pleased to use in your home or your business. Gates carries a full line of flags, banners, flag poles, and advertising products. Gates Flags and Banners provide a full line of U.S., state, international, military, collegiate, and historic flags. Gates is your full supplier of your every flag and banner need. Call us today at 434-333-0404 or visit us at 117 Declaration Terrace, Forest, Virginia.
Hi, welcome back to Appomattox, everyone. Traylon bringing them up. 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. Raiders with a 10-0 lead. 4:25 left in the third quarter.
Ball handed off up the middle, and maybe the 4-yard line before.
Did he get anything, Doug? I tell you what.
Well, the gentleman on the side is marked down to about the 4.
Yeah, you're right. But the 3.5 is what they've got. So you got 3rd and
now. Raiders, if you don't make it here, do you go for it on 4th, leave the Red Devils there, or do you kick that field goal again?
I think I take your points, Doug, if I can get them.
Well, I think you do too.
He tried to draw him off sides, but he couldn't do it.
Ball handed off to Ferguson over the left side.
Did he get in?
Ferguson is going to be real close. I didn't see the arms go up.
No arms went up, Doug, and so that means now what do you do, Doug?
I think you go for it.
And I think they're going to go for it.
I think you got a quarterback big like Lloyd, and you got a running back like Ferguson. I think you line up and you try to take it right up over the right side quarterback. But instead, you're going to end up fumbling it.
Yep.
And you're going to have illegal motion, so now the Raiders not going to have any choice.
It's either going to be illegal motion or Rushburg still had a man running off the field. And I think it's going to be motion. Uh-oh.
So it's going to be.
So I take the half to go to. So we on the one
so
half yard line
so
now?
You'll take half a distance. And I don't believe that's the first down.
No, I don't think it is either. And that's what happens, Doug, when the offense is getting up there and they're trying to run the play quick and you're trying to switch on defense, and it doesn't work out. So now they're saying that there was no. Well,
okay, so offsetting penalties.
They finally got that straight.
Yeah, it took the referee a moment or two. And I will say one thing. Officials this year, and you know, if you would like to be official, you need to take the test and try it because they are short on officials this year. So they've got a lot of folks in there. So the Raiders looking at a 4th down and 1 from the goal line. Lawn will go up over the left side, and he goes into the end zone. And he was still standing when he got into the end zone. So the Raiders take their first possession of the second half and move it downfield about 61 yards for a touchdown capped off by Traylon going in from 1 yard out.
And, Doug, a big run by Lawn, too, taking that ball down the sidelines and actually running over top a couple of Rushburg defenders and making a big play.
Just would like to see him put the football away a little bit, but he carries it like a loaf of bread.
Well, you know, so does my man that I got my fantasy league, Lamar Jackson. So hopefully he'll have a good year and not fumble too much.
Oh, man, we got to talk about your selections, by the way.
All right, here we go. 3:21 left in the third period. The Raiders trying to make it 17-0.
Bianca with the extra point attempt. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it is
good. I like the little short leg swing on that, Doug.
Well, it's kind of compact and strokes it right through it.
Yeah.
And all you got to do is get it for about 20 yards, and you got it.
You got it.
And that one right there could have gone for about 30.
Yeah, that's the best one he's kicked yet.
But anyway, the Raiders now 17 and the Red Devils 0, 3:21 to go, third period of play. We're coming back with the kickoff right after this.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
In your basement, even the smallest amount of moisture can lead to mildew, the erosion of your home's foundation, and health problems. It will only get worse. Protect your greatest asset and call JES today. Owned and operated by professional engineers, our team gets it right the first time and has provided permanent solutions to over 70,000 homeowners. Every job we do starts with a free estimate and comes with a transferable long-term warranty.
That's the JES promise.
Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Landscaping that will make you proud to invite your neighbors over. Call 434-841-5163 today and let Brian show you what your place could look like with the right landscaping touch. Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Call today.
right, folks, welcome back to Appomattox. Bianca getting ready to kick off for the Raiders. He's had some good kickoffs tonight, Doug. A little bit of breeze out there. Beautiful night for football. People are really enjoying this weather.
Kickoff high,
Nice
end
kick.
over end.
Great
Yes, that's
kick.
a big kick right there. Number 10 with the return, that is Jalen Jones.
And Doug, that's down to about the 3-yard line. And Jones gets it out to about the 16-yard line. Actually, about the 16-yard line. So that's a good kickoff and good coverage by the Appomattox Raiders.
That is great coverage right there by the Raiders.
You know, the last 4 or 5 years, Doug, their special team coverage has been outstanding.
Yes, they have. And we noticed that, at least during the 3 state runs that they had, that they would cover a lot of those kickoffs inside the 20-yard line.
Absolutely, inside. And it all starts with the kick, of course.
Yes. Of course, the kick high end over end, a lot of times the kick was in the end zone. It was 20-yard line anyway.
That is true. You're right. All right, here comes Rushburg. They desperately need to get something going.
Jones with the foot of a fumble on the play, and
I think Rushburg got it.
I think Rushburg got it back, but they just fortunate on that one.
So, Rushburg has fumbled the ball several times tonight. They've been lucky to recover 2 out of 3.
Ball, but that's a good pickup. They picked up about 4 yards on the play, so second down to about 6.
And folks, let me say again, if you've got a business and you'd like to help sponsor the live TV game of the week, I'm telling you, we have a lot of exposure. A lot of people are seeing this channel. A lot of people are watching this channel, and you will not believe what you can get the ads for. I can tell you that.
I will tell you, and Shentel Cable is getting ready to expand its area. Ball breaking through for the Red Devils, coming up over the right side.
Jones got the first down.
First down and 10. Brandon on the carry that time. That's a pickup. It's a first down. The ball spotted up around the 28-yard line. It'll be first down and 10 for the Red Devils.
So 2:23 and counting in the third quarter. Raiders up 17-0 and playing pretty good defense again. The one thing about it, Doug, is Rushburg, if they're moving the ball, they're burning a lot of time off the clock.
Well, both teams ran the football quite a bit during the third quarter, so the clock is rolling. Jones going to the right, a pitch out to the right, and hit in the backfield and knocked down. I tell you what, that was Jones had to get rid of it. He pitched it out to Javante Green, and Green got hit, spun, and fell down.
And lost about 7-8 yards, I believe, Doug.
The ball spotted back about the 22-yard line.
Doug, that's at least an 8 or 9 yard loss right there.
At least. So second down, about 18 to go.
So the Raiders, they have really played that pitch good tonight.
They really have. The thing about it is, and Rushburg hasn't even shown an effort to throw the football, not even to the slot back, to the out of the backfield passes.
They do have
they've got
2 people out now.
They got 2 wide receivers, one to the right, one to the left. Number 20 is Morgan, and number 7 is Sandage.
Jones keeps it right up the middle, I believe.
And he's going to get back to about the original line of scrimmage. Pickup of 8, so it'll bring up third down at about 10, maybe 11, depends on the spot.
So you bring a couple receivers in, you spread the defense out a little bit. Coming up on the 1-minute mark in the third period.
Rushburg stacks it in and said, if we can't run the football, we're probably going to lose the football game. The Raiders right now have been able to stop and run for the most part tonight. Rushburg has made some inroads quite a bit.
Third and 10.
Third down and 10. Jalen Jones runs to the right side, got some good yardage, and
got the first down.
Got a first down. That time, normally, they kind of mixed up the Raiders' defense a little bit. Normally, when the guy goes in motion, they go to that side of the field. That time, the guy went in motion, coming to the near side of the field, and Jones took it to the far side.
And, Doug, I tell you what, Jones is fast. He has got a burst of speed.
He turned the corner, got a first down, so the Red Devils get out of the hole. And it's 30 seconds to go. Clock is rolling here in the third period of play. Rushburg down 17-0. First and 10 at the 38-yard line. Ball handed off up the middle. Pickup of about 2, maybe 3 yards as the runner goes across the 40-yard line.
And, Doug, that will be the last play of the third quarter. So you're going to the fourth quarter, and the Raiders with a 17-point lead. hey, if they keep playing defense the way they're playing it, and Rustburg does score, it's taking time off the clock. So we'll come back. We'll get to our fourth fast and furious, as you call it, I think.
Fast and furious fourth quarter.
12 minutes on the clock, and we'll come back right after this and see what will happen.
We're all about the communities that we serve and community banking. We look forward to growing with you and moving forward together.
As a local resident, I grew up here, I went to school here, and I am raising my family here. We buy local, we shop local, and we bank local. We are grateful for your business.
Bank of the James is grateful to those who have trusted us to be their bank of choice. I grew up in Appomattox and am proud to work with our neighbors here in my hometown. Thank you for banking with us.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home. RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia. Jack's Janitorial Services, locally owned, providing cleaning services for businesses, churches, and homes, including the safe and effective cold water fogging to eliminate any potential of coronavirus. Call Jack today and see how affordable his services are. That's at 434-444-1882.
Caring for my own grandmother gave me a passion for extending that same assistance and peace of mind to others. When I discovered that I could have a caring career as a visiting angel, I was certain I had found the right place for me. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the encouragement needed to be the best caregiver possible. Visiting Angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
All right, welcome back to Appomattox, everyone. Beautiful night for football. Doug, a field in really good condition.
The field is in great shape. Probably could stand a little rain, but I think you know when you got a sprinkler system, I think Mother Nature can be helped a little bit.
Well, you know, Dorian, they thought it might get some rain out of that, but they didn't get anything. Got a little wind. That's about it.
Well, I expect if you go talk to people in Charleston and Wilmington, they'll probably tell you they got rain.
Yeah, I'll tell you something in a second.
Ball handed up over the left side. Jones. I'm not sure he got the ball handed off either.
Good defense, and they lost yardage. And Doug, what I was going to tell you was I saw a video of Murrell's Inlet down at Myrtle Beach area.
Yes.
And if you've been to Murrell's Inlet, folks, you know they have a boardwalk that goes down through there where the boardwalk was completely underwater. So, you know, that water really has to get up pretty high for it to do that. I think they were expecting 18 to 20 inches of rain. And I think they got somewhere between 10 to 12. So still a lot of rain, but not what they were expecting.
No, and the storm surge wasn't quite as bad because the storm stayed a little more out to sea than they thought.
Which is a good thing.
That was a good thing. So we feel for the people in Bermuda, though.
Absolutely. Oh, gosh, you're exactly right.
3rd down and 9 yards to go for Rustburg. First down, rolling out towards the right side.
First time they put it in the
Thrown out
Doug.
to the right is Avery Dixon, and Dixon is going to be hustled out of bounds up around the 45-yard line.
So it's going to be 4th and about 7. 4th and 6 or 7.
Let's see where the spot is. They're going to spot it at the 40.
And Rustburg's going to go for this, Doug.
They're going to spot it at about the 43, 44-yard line.
I'm going to say 4th
down
and 7.
4th down and about 5, maybe 6 yards for a first down.
5, Doug. Are you looking at that marker?
Look at the middle. It's in the middle. 4th and 5.
Well, folks, I'm going to have to get my bifocals checked because it don't look like
you better get it checked.
Looks like it's 6 yards to me.
Look at the board
I
up
don't
there.
care what they got. That ain't right. All right, here we go.
The Lakesters wrong on this one. 4th and 5. The Raiders have not jumped. They almost jumped that time.
They did. And Rustburg might be trying to get them to jump.
And this is what they might be
They
trying.
may not even snap it. It's got to be close to 30 seconds, Doug. And that it is right there. That's a 5-yard penalty.
I tell you what, number 72, I believe it is, he's tapping his chest right. Number 52 for the Raiders, which is A.J. Moore, is tapping his chest. He almost bit.
He did. He jumped up and when a man went in motion, but he did not cross that line.
All he had to do was go into the neutral zone, and it would have been bad news for the Raiders. But
so 4th down. And
so back deep for the Raiders is Jaheim Scruggs to do the punting. I have to look and see who that is.
Well, we think Scruggs is coming out. Yeah. No, it's not Scruggs. It's you mean to catch it? Number 15 is C.J. Davis is going to be doing the kicking.
Yeah, Davis is the kicker.
Had a great punt the first time, and the last time it was a little offside of his foot.
And right now the Raiders look like here that they want
to come after it again.
There they come.
And, I cannot believe they didn't get it. Great kick.
Scruggs is going to catch the ball at about the 15. That was good. And he comes back up to about the 25, 26-yard line.
Yeah, picked up about 10 yards on the return.
He did good because he was able to stop that football, and he didn't lose yardage. That ball could have rolled dead inside the 5-yard line.
Doug, it amazes me how they could not have blocked that punt because they were in there. But
that's 2-3 times tonight that they've been close to getting it.
But a great kick by Davis. So we'll take a break. We'll come back for more of your live TV game of the week on Shentel Cable right after this.
In this moment, it doesn't matter if you save money in 15 minutes. It doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. What matters right now is the quality of your independent insurance agent.
Glad you're okay, Sarah. We'll take care of everything.
And the company that stands behind them.
Thanks so much for your help.
No problem.
Auto Owners Insurance.
Scott and Wilson Insurance is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
In your basement, even the smallest amount of moisture can lead to mildew, the erosion of your home's foundation, and health problems. It will only get worse. Protect your greatest asset and call JES today. Owned and operated by professional engineers, our team gets it right the first time and has provided permanent solutions to over 70,000 homeowners. Every job we do starts with a free estimate and comes with a transferable long-term warranty.
That's the JES promise.
Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Landscaping that will make you proud to invite your neighbors over. Call 434-841-5163 today and let Brian show you what your place could look like with the right landscaping touch. Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Call today.
Hey, welcome back, everyone. The cheerleaders trying to get the fans fired up, Doug, and it's been a great crowd that came out here tonight. Low 80s when we started the game. Not a lot of wind blowing. And that's Ferguson.
Ferguson up the middle, still back. No, that's Baker.
It is Baker.
That's Kashawn Baker.
Baker, he backpedaled 10 yards.
Yeah, he found some running room. He got spun around at the line. He just kept going backwards. He said, I'll eventually fall down somewhere, I reckon.
Yeah, great run that time.
So nice that time by Baker.
And
he got it up
down.
to the 39-yard line, first down and 10.
Yep.
10:42 to go. This is one of those things that Raiders would like to eat up about 5 or 6 minutes and run it all the way down to the goal line.
Oh, yeah, no question about it. Take about half of that clock down, even if you just get a field goal.
Ball handed off this time to Ferguson. Ferguson is hit low.
Yeah, that's a good tackle.
He's going to get about 2 yards on that play.
Yeah, that's number 32, Trey Tucker, who is a senior, 5'8", 195. And, Doug, when you take your running back's legs out, you're not going very far.
Well, you got to do that. Number 66 also in there with him was Titus Dunn. And we've called his name quite a few times tonight.
And that offensive line of Appomattox, give them a lot of credit, Doug. They've made some holes tonight. Number 68, we hadn't mentioned his name, Justice Wright. 6'2", 255 up on that offensive line for the Raiders. Also, number 71, Jacob Williams. He's 220. They got some big guys on the line.
This time the ball going over to the right side. And
Baker again.
And Baker is going to get it up to about the 44, maybe 45-yard line. They'll bring up third down. We're looking at maybe about 5 yards for a first down.
Yeah, Bronson Williams, Doug, also on that offensive line, 6 foot, 239 pounds. You know, he's gotten a lot bigger.
Yes, he has.
You know, that weight room training, I'm telling you, man, kids want to play football. Kids want to win in football. You've got to get in the weight room.
His brother went to Marshall University as a long snapper.
That's right.
Third and 5. Raiders dropping back. Ball
trying to go to Gillum.
And Gillum went up, got his hands on the football.
You know, Doug, he made a great move that time to get inside of number 1, Avery Dixon, but just could not come down with the football.
I tell you what, if he comes down with it, it's going to be a big play.
Yeah.
But the Raiders are 4th down and 5, so the Raiders will probably end up having to punt the football.
And I believe Gillum is going to be the punter, Doug. Did he punt the last time?
I don't know. Tyler Gillum is back to kick.
Okay. Now, I know at Buckingham they had a snap and it went over top of the punter's head. You don't want to see that here.
Yeah. Snap is down. Gillum will kick it. It's
nice and high.
It is high.
And a pretty good little bounce.
Take a little rate of bounce.
Well, now it comes back. You got to grab it when it starts coming back.
Yeah. Ball down to the 29-yard line. 8:48 to go. The Red Devils will take over 1st and 10 when we return. The Raiders leading 17-0 here in Appomattox tonight. We'll be right back. I don't know. That was a better looking punt.
Well, it was higher.
Yeah.
Which is good, but you can still tell.
But I'll tell you what, he takes his time doing it.
Takes way too much time.
And somebody's going to block it.
Yeah, and his form's not real good either, which means that it could easily be blocked. But anyway, hey, it was a good punt. All right, folks, welcome back to Appomattox. Westburg brings it up to the line. Jones trying to get something going. 17-0, 8:48 left in the 4th period.
In motion was Dixon.
Running the ball, number 6 that time, I believe, was who it was, and that is R.J. Anthony. He's got a lot of work out of the backfield tonight.
Anthony's had some good runs tonight along with the quarterback, Jalen Jones.
And we got an injury timeout, official timeout, and it gives me an opportunity, Doug.
What have you got up your sleeve there, Mr. Lakes?
Well, it gives me an opportunity to tell people about the Appomattox County High School Athletic Department. They're raffling off a 10-foot by 12-foot buggy top barn shed. Estimated value, $2,200. It was donated by Buggy Top from Cumberland, Virginia. The barn, or shed, is at ACHS and is located outside the football field near the ticket booths. Tickets will be sold at all home volleyball and football games, both JV and varsity games. Tickets are $10 each. The drawing will be held at halftime of the last home varsity football game on November the 1st here at Bragg Stadium. The winner does not have to be present to win. And, Doug, this is a good-looking shield.
I'll tell you what, it's probably a good thing because I don't know whether we'll be here that night on November the 1st. I don't know whether we've got that game scheduled or not, but if we don't, it's nice to know that I don't have to be here to win it.
Exactly. It is a great-looking shield, folks. I'm not kidding you. They may even have it on the website. I don't know where you can look at it, but it's got a blue roof. It's gray.
That would look pretty good in my backyard.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be great. Put your lawnmower in.
I'd have to probably take my fence down to get it in, but that's all right. That needs to come down anyway.
Well, it's worth $2,200. You could afford to do that, couldn't you?
Take the fence down?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Maybe just set it in the front yard.
Yeah, I can get you with your truck. You can just pull the fence down.
This could be your wife's she shed.
We don't want to go there.
Or possibly your he shed.
Probably be my he shed. You're right.
Well, you get your air conditioning put down and a portable heater, but just make sure you run the cable so you can watch TV.
That'd be the first thing run. Heck with the heater.
All right, folks, welcome back to – we never left. We've always been here the whole time.
That's right. We never left.
Here we go.
You did your commercial for the he shed.
Rustburg 2nd and 7.
Ball handed off. Breaking through up the middle is
Nice
Jones
run.
again. Tell you what, I don't know how he gets through that little hole, but he does.
Yeah, Lewis, he slivers right through there, no question about it.
Jalen Jones.
Yeah,
Jalen Jones is 5'7", 165, and that's probably soaking wet.
Yeah, I think you're right. But, Doug, get him back. to the she shed and the he shed. I really like this. I really do. I can't wait to tell the guys that you're trying to win this, so your wife will have a she. Hopefully she's not watching the game or not hearing any of this. I guess.
7:54 to go, 17-0. The Raiders on top here in the fourth quarter of play. Rustburg with the football, 1st and 10. And ball stuffed right at the line of scrimmage.
Of course, now I think I know what would happen is if you said, "Hey, honey, here's a she shed for you." When you left to go to work and came back that evening, everything you had would be in the he shed.
7:39 to go. The Red Devils.
Let's take a break.
Red Devils ran a play. It went nowhere. It'd be 2nd and 10. The Red Devils took a timeout. We'll take a brief timeout, and hopefully we'll get Jimmy calmed down.
It's
when
a
we come
half
back.
moon, Doug. It's a half moon. Oh,
So
it's a half moon, folks.
So you're half crazy, not all crazy. Okay. We'll be right back after this.
You brought the sunshine to shine upon the whole family's future. But when the sun hides behind the clouds, State Farm can help. We put the life back in life insurance to protect your family's finances, not only in the future, but today.
Call your State Farm agent Sarah Saunders in Appomattox today for more information.
Dr. Paul Harvey is a distinguished dental care provider and has been setting the highest standards of excellence in dentistry for over 30 years. He and his highly qualified team of experienced professionals will work to create an individualized treatment plan specifically designed to address your unique needs with the latest dental techniques available. At Dr. Paul Harvey's office, we look forward to seeing you smile. We are conveniently located at 569A Court Street in beautiful Appomattox, Virginia. So call or stop by today.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like-new vehicles that can fit your budget. And they're certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the royal treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West. Just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farmville.
Visit us online. Jack's Janitorial Services, locally owned, providing cleaning services for businesses, churches, and homes, including the safe and effective cold water fogging to eliminate any potential of coronavirus. Call Jack today and see how affordable his services are. That's at 434-444-1882.
Caring for my own grandmother gave me a passion for extending that same assistance and peace of mind to others. When I discovered that I could have a caring career as a visiting angel, I was certain I had found the right place for me. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the encouragement needed to be the best caregiver possible. Visiting Angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
Gates Flags and Banners is known for its quality of American-made products that you will be pleased to use in your home or your business. Gates carries a full line of flags, banners, flag poles, and advertising products. Gates Flags and Banners provide a full line of U.S., state, international, military, collegiate, and historic flags. Gates is your full supplier of your every flag and banner need. Call us today at 434-333-0404 or visit us at 117 Declaration Terrace, Forest, Virginia.
Cavalier Tours presents the best in world vacations. Christmas in the Biltmore Mansion, November 10th and 11th, 2-day tour. Christmas in Nashville, staying at Gaylord Opryland Hotel, November 14th through the 17th, 4-day tour. Christmas at Maymont Mansion, November 23rd, 1-day tour. Christmas in New York City, December 5th through the 8th, 4-day tour. Staying in Times Square with many inclusions. Allow Cavalier Tours to plan your dream vacation. Cavalier Tours, Lynchburg, Virginia, 434-237-8087.
haven't seen our banner down there, our live TV on Shentel Cable. Gates, flags, and banners out of Lynchburg. Been around since about 1890, I think, Doug. A long time. And these guys, they make great flags and banners and a lot of other stuff, too. Give them a call. Great prices as well, Doug.
Yeah, I know. Really good. Second down and 10. Jones coming to the right.
He's got some room, Doug.
Coming to the left side. He's got some room. He's picked up a first down up to about the 48, 49-yard line, just shy of the 50.
And that's a good play by Jones. The only problem with this drive, Doug, is he's running a lot of time off the clock for the Rustburg Red Devils. And right now the time is not their ally.
Well, I promise you that their offense is grinded out. They don't have a speed up, and that is the one thing about it when you are trailing, in this case, at least 3 scores.
Yeah, I agree. You know, Doug, I just cannot get.
Which means they've got to have the football. If they score here on these drives now, they still got to get the football back 2 more times.
That is correct. You're exactly right. But they are moving it.
In motion is Dixon. Jones will hand the ball off up the middle to number 20, it looks like.
I think it's 32. Number 32.
32. Okay, Trey Tucker.
Tucker, a big guy coming out of the backfield, 5'8", 195. He's a senior.
And that's a pickup of about 4 yards on the play, so it'll be second down and about 6.
You know, Doug, the whole game, ever since we got to that 7-11 mark, I've been thinking about mixing a cola and cherry Slurpee together. I don't know why. It's on my mind.
I don't know.
You got to admit, Doug, it's good.
I'll take your word for it. I don't think I would mix cola and cherry.
Oh, my
before.
goodness. We'll have to go by 7-11 one night. All right, here we go.
Ball handed off. That's Tucker once again. He bounces it to. He tried to bounce it to the outside and got stopped. He went inside and didn't find anything. He tried to bounce it, and the Raiders got there, and the Cavalry showed up.
Loss of
a couple on the play.
Yards, yeah. So we got 3rd and 7 coming up.
Coming up on the 6-minute mark, halfway through the 4th quarter. Once again, the Raiders will be at City Stadium next Friday night. They will be taking on the Heritage Pioneers.
Yep. They are playing a Saturday game this week, as a matter of fact, down in Richmond.
It could be very rare, but the Pioneers could actually come in tomorrow, next Friday night's game 0-2.
Well, you're right. They're playing 2 good teams in a row, no question about it.
But Coach Brad Bradley, he had a reason to schedule those teams. So believe me.
So the better competition you play, of course, the better you're going to be. But they tell me, as at that time, Jones did not get the first down, so you're looking at 4th and about 6 or 7. But they tell me, Doug, that team from Charlotte that they played last week has about 10 Division I prospects on that team that said it's a recruiter's heaven when they play somebody.
And I don't know. And maybe he was trying to. You got recruiters looking. Maybe you get somebody to find one of your guys and get them.
And of course they held, I say they held them. They held them to 35 points, which sounds like pretty good.
Sound like pretty good, yeah.
All right, here's Davis again, C.J. Davis, and we got movement on the line.
Yeah, we do have movement on the line.
And Davis got another good kickoff.
And I really think it was the Raiders who jumped. So this is going to bring up an interesting decision for Coach Baker. It's 4th down. It'll be 4th down and about maybe 3 yards.
Well, now, Doug, did the Raiders jump or did somebody on Rustburg move?
I am waiting to see because they're going to have a little conference in the middle of the field.
I think they were pointing to the Raiders.
It seemed like to me they were too. So I'm not sure. That's the reason they're having a conference in the field.
Yep, here we go. Yeah, offsides.
So we're going to march at 5 yards now. Does Coach Baker decide to go for the 4th and 2 or 3?
Well,
or do you go ahead and still punt it? I think you're going to see him.
Yeah, I think he's bringing the offense back in, Doug. So you're looking at 4th and about 3 yards for a first down.
They've got to get to about to 41.
The Raiders have changed personnel as well.
And that's a couple times that the Raiders have jumped. The Raiders could have probably got that football back and probably killed time.
This right here would be a big play if the Raiders could hold them. Tight formation again.
And don't be surprised if they don't go a hard count to get them to jump again.
It's a good possibility. If you're Raiders, you got to be disciplined.
Ball pitched
pitch it out. And he's not going to get it, Doug.
They're not going to get it. Dixon is going to be stopped at.
Wow, I'm telling you what, Doug, number coming off the field right now, is that 28?
Yeah.
Or 26? Number 20, as a matter of fact.
20.
Number 20 coming out. Is it 20? For the Raiders, I couldn't quite. It looked like 20. I don't have a 20 on my roster, Doug.
I don't either. We always got to have a mystery player.
Whoever 20 is, he's the one that disrupted the whole thing. He went flying in like a bullet. So the Raiders take over at 3:46, Doug, and they could potentially run this clock out.
Yes.
Westbrook has 2 timeouts remaining. And we don't have any idea who number 20 is because there's no 20 on here.
But he's going in the ball game right now.
Yeah, well, he's
in it to backfield.
He just made a really good play in the backfield of the Rustburg Red Devils.
So 3:46 to go. Raiders take over on downs at their own 46. Ball handed off up the middle. I think that's Ferguson.
Yeah, that's Ferguson. He'll pick up.
He'll pick up a 3 or 4.
Wow, I think he picked up about 5, Doug. Look where they're
that's where
putting it.
I see where they're spotting it. You're right.
I mean, that's a pretty good run right there.
I thought he was short of the 50, and they marked it up over the 50. So Ferguson keeps churning his legs. He picks up a lot of yardage after contact.
So, Doug, let me ask you, what are your boys in Washington going to do this year in football?
Hopefully they'll win a game.
They'll win more than one, won't they?
I'm not going to bet that they will.
Well,
I tell you what, they got a rough schedule this year.
I tell you what, my boys in Oakland, I don't know what they're going to do.
Well, I see where Mr. Brown decided he might play this weekend.
Well, I think that what happened was Gruden, the coach, said he wants him to play. The other guy, the GM, wanted to suspend him, but they'll probably fine him. And, of course, he's making enough money where
that fine ain't going to bother him.
Yeah, and, John Gruden making enough money where he could pay it.
And then one thing I want you to know is you never hear them whether they paid the fine actually or not.
Nope, okay. You don't.
So it looks good. We fined him, but did you actually collect?
3rd and 3 coming up for the Raiders. 2:30 and counting in the 4th period. Raiders up 17-0.
If you're paying a man $48 million and you fine him $300,000, I don't know whether he's going to miss it or not.
That's a good point. And the Raiders pick up a big
handed
first
off
down.
Up the middle. That looks like Ferguson once again.
No, it's number 20.
That's number 20. And
we don't know who 20 is, but whoever 20 is.
He's doing.
It's a great run.
That was a really good run. I'm not exactly sure who it is.
The announcer doesn't know who 20 is either because he's not calling his name. I know who he is, but he's a good-sized fella.
One thing about it, we'll find out who it is. Somebody will holler up here in a minute and tell us.
Well, if we had
and
time.
He's a pretty good-sized young man running the football.
I wonder if he's a JV player that they moved up for this game.
I couldn't tell you.
But, I mean, he's a pretty stout.
Almost a fumble that time, and Lauren just lucky to get the football back.
Actually, Lauren's not in there, Doug. That's number 12.
Oh,
that's
right.
Caleb Shaw at quarterback.
Okay, Caleb Shaw, yep. Well, I was wondering if the game's pretty much over. I can't see leaving your main players in there right now. Let your extras get a little work.
Exactly.
And
I think Ferguson just came out. Eric Dalvin has just gone in, and also number 3, who is Dayton Megason, into the game.
So 2nd down and about 9 yards to go for a first down. The Raiders are going to go 1-1 on the season now and get ready for the Pioneers of Heritage next week before they head off into the Dogwood District play in a couple weeks.
Yeah, do they have Dogwood? Do they play Stanton River first, though, Doug?
Well, I believe you're right. They do play Stanton River. And
so I think they've
got
got the Pioneers next week, and then
Stanton River.
The Golden Eagles of Stanton River. We got that at home.
And then they play. They on the road for the Dogwood. The Dogwood Open is on the road. Then they got a bye week.
Okay.
The bye week is like right in the middle of the 5-game schedule, 10-game schedule, which is probably good.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, what you don't want, and of course Jeff Woody would never say it, is to have a bye the second week like they did this week. A little mix-up right there.
Shaw's going to keep the football. He's probably going to go a couple of yards up the way, but that probably is the last play of tonight's contest.
Yep.
And the Raiders don't have to take another snap, so the Raiders will maintain the lantern.
They will maintain the lantern and win this game 17-0. And folks, don't go away. Join us for our post-game show, Saunders Outdoor Living and Cedar Line Automotive post-game show. We'll have that right after this.
We're all about the communities that we serve and community banking. We look forward to growing with you and moving forward together.
As a local resident, I grew up here, I went to school here, and I am raising my family here. We buy local, we shop local, and we bank local. We are grateful for your business.
Bank of the James is grateful to those who have trusted us to be their bank of choice. I grew up in Appomattox and am proud to work with our neighbors here in my hometown. Thank you for banking with us.
Welcome to RE/MAX Realty in Appomattox, Virginia. The time has never been better to purchase a home. RE/MAX has a trained professional staff that can help you make your dream of owning a home come true. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox is a full-service, family-owned funeral home. We've been located in the Central Virginia area since 1947 to serve you. We stand ready to assist you in arranging a personalized and meaningful funeral or cremation service to memorialize your loved one, or we can help you with your pre-arrangement plans. When you need a friend, we are here for you. Robinson Funeral Home in Appomattox, Virginia. Jack's Janitorial Services, locally owned, providing cleaning services for businesses, churches, and homes, including the safe and effective cold water fogging to eliminate any potential of coronavirus. Call Jack today and see how affordable his services are. That's at 434-444-1882.
Caring for my own grandmother gave me a passion for extending that same assistance and peace of mind to others. When I discovered that I could have a caring career as a visiting angel, I was certain I had found the right place for me. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the encouragement needed to be the best caregiver possible. Visiting Angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Landscaping that will make you proud to invite your neighbors over. Call 434-841-5163 today and let Brian show you what your place could look like with the right landscaping touch. Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Call today.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like new vehicles that can fit your budget. And they're certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the royal treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West. Just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farm.
Hi, folks. Welcome back to Appomattox. And, Doug, this is a post-game show sponsored by Saunders Outdoor Living and Cedarline Automotive. Let me tell you something. Saunders Outdoor Living, they do a great job. They done my yard the last couple of years, and, you know, except for it being 90 degrees and having a drought, the yard actually looks pretty good.
Well, I mean, you can't do anything. Mother Nature has to help itself sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I've seen some work that Mr. Saunders does. Great work.
Oh, yeah. And then Cedarline Automotive, what can you say? Great pre-owned cars up there. They got some beautiful cars on the lot. And they do great service work as well. So Saunders Outdoor Living and Cedarline Automotive, thank you so much. So our post-game show. The Raiders come up with 17 points this week, Doug. They only had 6 last week against Buckingham. Of course, the quarterback went out with a concussion in the first half. They were missing 3 offensive linemen. And tonight they seem to get it together a little bit.
Yeah. Well, they seem to get it back together tonight because, we talked to Coach Smith in the first part of the ball game tonight, and Coach Smith was talking about that they had a couple really good practices this week. So hopefully they got some of the things ironed out, and it appeared to me that defensive unit did get some things ironed out tonight. Not to say that they can't still continue to work on stuff,
well, Doug,
because it's always a work in progress.
Yeah, he actually said that it's the best 2 practices they've had this year since they started practicing this year.
So, well, I think – when you go down and you get beat 27-6 on a team that you've beat for the last 3 or 4 years, it kind of wakes you up. Okay, are we really as good as we think we are? You start not believing, so now you've got to go back to the drawing board and start to work again, and that's what they did.
And again, don't take anything away from Buckingham. Buckingham's got a good team. They're going to win some games this year.
Buckingham has a real good team, and that's the whole thing. You can't go into a game like that, a rivalry game with, let's face it, Buckingham and Appomattox have been playing since I can't remember when.
A long time.
And you
can't, just down the road.
You can't go into a rivalry game like that just thinking all I got to do is show up and win.
You're exactly right.
You better go in there and put your big boy pants on and play.
Yep. Now,
it sounded like they got pushed around a little bit last week.
Now, as far as the Westbrook Red Devils go, Jack Bacon is a great coach. He's got a lot of talent on his team. But for the Raiders to be able to shut down them after they scored 38 points last week in their opener, it says a little something about the Appomattox Raiders defense that they can get it going.
Yeah, the Raider defense did shut down the Red Devils. They shut down that little option play tonight. Jones got his yards, but they gave him enough yards. But the Raiders played that bend don't break defense. The Red Devils got close one time, and the Raiders shut them down, got the football back, and almost put points on the board before halftime. I thought that sequence before half was a key to the ball game. The Red Devils didn't score. The Raiders held, came down, almost did. Russburg got the football back, came out open in the third quarter, got 1 first down, didn't score. Raiders got it, went down and scored, and that was the ball game.
The other big sequence, Doug, was when they came out after halftime, Russburg got the kickoff, and the Raiders held them on defense.
Yeah,
that was a big series of downs.
That was what I just talked about. They came in after the halftime and held them on that first series. Russburg made those adjustments, didn't work, and then looks like the Russburgs just kind of gave up and lost.
Yep, you're exactly right.
We did not see any kind of, and I'm surprised, and I think Coach Baker goes back and looks at this game a little bit. We may have to develop some type of passing game out of this offense that we've got, whether they just hit little short outs, little quick across the middles or whatever, hit the backs coming out the backfield. They've got to find some way to open up that other team's defense, because right now you can play Russburg and put almost 11 man in the box.
Yeah,
and shut them down.
Exactly
because they showed no pad. I think they threw the ball one time tonight.
All right, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back and finish it up right after this.
Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Landscaping that will make you proud to invite your neighbors over. Call 434-841-5163 today and let Brian show you what your place could look like with the right landscaping touch. Saunders Outdoor Landscaping. Call today.
Hello everyone, Jimmy the Lakes here. And are you tired of paying too much for a new vehicle? Well, if so, Cedarline Automotive in Appomattox is your next stop. Cedarline has a large selection of vehicles to choose from. Great, pre-owned, like-new vehicles that can fit your budget. And they're certified mechanics to make sure that your ride or your current ride is in tip-top shape. And it doesn't get any better than saving thousands of dollars on that vehicle rather than buying a brand new one. So stop by Cedarline Automotive to get the royal treatment. You will not be disappointed. And don't forget about Cedarline Automotive on Highway 460 West. Just 20 minutes from Lynchburg and 25 minutes from Farm.
Visit us online.
Jack's Janitorial Services, locally owned, providing cleaning services for businesses, churches, and homes, including the safe and effective cold water fogging to eliminate any potential of coronavirus. Call Jack today and see how affordable his services are. That's at 434-444-1882.
Caring for my own grandmother gave me a passion for extending that same assistance and peace of mind to others. When I discovered that I could have a caring career as a visiting angel, I was certain I had found the right place for me. With Visiting Angels, I know I'll receive the encouragement needed to be the best caregiver possible. Visiting Angels isn't just a job, it's a fulfilling and natural part of my life.
Visiting Angels, America's choice in home care.
Saunders Outdoor Living and Cedar Line Automotive postgame show with Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes and the Dandy one, Doug Marshall. And Dandy, again, 17-0. The Raiders with a big win against the Rustburg Red Devils here in front of a real good crowd at Bragg Stadium tonight in Appomattox. I tell you, it was an enjoyable game.
It was an enjoyable game. It's a nice way for the Raiders to come home. They had a tough game last week, came home, gave the fans something to cheer about tonight. And, of course, now they hit the road again next week to go to Heritage. That should be a whale of a football game. The Raiders are going to run up against a very athletic football team in the Heritage Pioneers. Heritage is not going to feel to throw the football, and they are definitely going to try to run it down your throat.
It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be interesting next week. The Raiders will have a test next week.
So, folks, next week from City Stadium, the Heritage Pioneers against the Raiders of Appomattox County High School. Tonight, again, the final score, Appomattox 17, Rustburg 0 for Jimmy the Lakes to Lakes.
Doug the Dandy one, Marshall.
We'll see you next time on the live TV game of the week on
Shentel Cable.
Good night, everybody.
Having a good week.
From Trinity Music City, USA, in the music capital of the world, Nashville, Tennessee, this is Three Bridges for a country camp meeting.
Daddy sends him off to be a baby lamb sitter, places a tune in his heart and puts a harp in his hand. Yeah. Out under the stars he would dance and sing, writing his songs of praise for the king, not understanding but knowing that God had a plan. Oh, yeah. David, David, play it on your harp. He's giving you a song in your heart you can sing. If that ain't enough, your God will give you a sling. You got what you need to get the job done. The battle ain't over till the victory's won. So David, play it on your harp. About David, don't forget about the story. From a harp and a sling to a king in all his glory. A little is a lot when you put it in the hands of the Lord. So next time you think you're not worth all that much, just remember what happens with the master's touch. The melody he put in your heart can be a two-edged sword. Oh yeah, David, to sing The Battle Ain't Over. We want you all to sing it with us. Here we go. Sing The Battle Ain't Over. The battle ain't over. The battle ain't over. Sing it again. The battle ain't over. The battle ain't over till the victory's won. 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 So play it prison, I've been bound up tight. Trouble and chains trying to stop my fight. Ain't nobody gonna go my bail. Old Devil's Jail is just outside my cell. I'm not Silas, I'll never be Paul, but they found the only way to shake those walls. They didn't make a break in that midnight hour. They sung the house down with that Holy Ghost power. I feel a little song coming on, oh yeah. Ain't no bar's gonna hold me long. Gonna keep on singing till they're gone. These old walls are not that strong. I feel a little song coming on. Oh, come on, come on. I feel a little song coming on. Ain't no bar's gonna hold me long. Gonna keep on singing till they're gone. These old walls are not that strong. I feel a little song coming on. Circumstances got you doing time. Hold your peace until 11:59. Just clear your throat so you can do your thing. Straight at midnight, make those rafters ring. Don't be somber, no, don't be soft. Go right on and sing the roof right off. There's no escape, so the devil says, but he's not God and this ain't Alcatraz. No, I feel a little song coming on. Oh, yeah. Ain't no bar's gonna hold me long. Gonna keep on singing till they're gone. These old walls are not that strong. I feel a little song coming on. Oh, come on, come on. I feel a little song coming on. Thank you, Lord. Ain't no bar's gonna hold me long. Gonna keep on singing till they're gone. These old walls are not that strong. I feel a little song coming on. Hey, yeah. Gonna let a little power rock these doors. Rumble and a roll underneath these floors. Stay till I pray that jailer through. Sing right out of these prison blues. I feel a little song coming on. Oh, yeah. Ain't no bar's gonna hold me long. Gonna keep on singing till they're gone. These old walls are not that strong. I feel a little song coming on. Somebody praise him. I feel a little song coming on. Ain't no bar's gonna hold me long. Gonna keep on singing till they're gone. These old walls are not that strong. I feel a little song coming on. Gonna keep on singing till they're gone. These old walls are not that strong. I feel a little song coming on.
This next song reminds me of my childhood. As a young man, I grew up in the hills of eastern Kentucky, and we had to go outside and get water out of a well and carry it back inside for Grandma. This song reminds me of that. It's called Coolin' Water, like the water I used to get at Grandma's well.
Of sin, but grace and mercy, they took me in. They took my feet out of the miry clay, placed them on a rock to stay. Oh, what a relief it was when God rescued me. He loosed the chains that had me bound, then he set me free. Water, oh yeah. couldn't see the sunshine, nothing but rain. But God said, weeping may endure for the night, but in the morning it will be alright. Oh, what a relief it was. Oh, yes, it was when God rescued me. Oh, yeah. He loosed the chains that had me bound. Then He set me free. Oh, and it felt like cooling water. Oh, thank you, Lord. Cooling water. When He saved me. Cooling water. Oh, yeah, yeah. Cooling water. Cooling water from Grandma's well. Come on and sing it with us now. Cooling water. Oh, cooling water. Yeah. Cooling water. Cooling water. Cooling water. Oh, yeah. Cooling water. Thank you, Lord. Cooling water. Cooling water. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Cooling water from Grandma's well. Oh, what a relief it was. Yes, it was when God rescued me. Yes, He loosed the chains that had me bound. Then He set me free, 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 and it felt like cooling water. Oh, yeah, cooling water. When He saved me, cooling water. Oh, He made me whole. Cooling water. He raised me up. Praise God. Oh, He baptized me. Praise God. Oh, praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Praise God. Oh, cooling water. Cooling water. It felt just like cooling water. Cooling water from Grandma's well. Cooling water from Grandma's well. Cooling water from Grandma's well. From Grandma's. Cooling water. Cooling water from the well.
There's nothing like the presence of the Lord. Worship Him with us tonight, will you? And enter in, and let's just make love to Jesus tonight.
As I stand here in your presence, and I sense your warm embrace, how I long to touch your hand and see your face. You surround me with your glory. I find comfort, rest, and peace, and I take refuge in the shadow of your wings. There's nothing like the presence of the Lord. There is nothing like the presence of the Lord. In His presence there is fullness of joy. There's nothing like the presence of the Lord. Even in dark desperation, when it seems all hope is gone, you're my guiding light, my strong tower. Lord, you're my song. Though the waves, they crash in around me, I sense your peace amidst my storm. And I know that it's the presence
Sometimes in life we find ourselves down in the dumps, don't we? This song says when you get down in the valley, there's a rock you can stand on. That's Christ Jesus.
David wasn't always a king, just a boy in his teens, but he became a man with that rock in his hand. He knew he wasn't alone. There was something about that stone when he put it in his sling, and God took care of everything. In the valley there's a rock, in the valley there's a rock, so hold your head up high, you don't have to cry. In the valley there's a rock, in the valley there's a rock, you don't have to worry when you're in the valley. Life can be a giant itself. Sometimes you need a little help, a solid rock to lean on. In the valley when all hope is gone, in the valley there's a rock. In the valley, in the valley there's a rock, in the valley there's a rock, so hold your head up high, you don't have to cry. In the valley there's a rock, in the valley there's a rock, you don't have to worry when you're in the valley. In the valley there's a rock, in the valley there's a rock, so hold your head up high, you don't have to cry. In the valley there's a rock, in the valley there's a rock, you don't have to worry when you're in the valley. You don't have to worry when you're in the valley. You don't have to worry when you're in the valley. In the valley there's a rock. Amen. Satan knew my grandma well. He could hear her prayers clear down in hell. He'd get so mad he'd burn himself. Satan knew my grandma well. He tried his best to test her faith when he sent Grandpa to his grave. And he talked her into blaming herself. Satan knew my grandma well. With a Bible for her sword and shield, she fought him on that battlefield. Knelt down beside her bed for hours on that tear-stained floor till he couldn't take it anymore. He'd even pray to hear her say amen. Satan knew my grandma well. He could hear her prayers clear down in hell. She made him wish it had never fell. Satan knew my grandma well. Hey! I was 6 years old at Sylvan Park when Satan tried to get me in his car. Listen. But he sped away when he heard her yell. Satan knew my grandma well. grandma got her wings. She's up where she can finally rest. Satan knew my grandma well, but Jesus knows my grandma best.
How about it for Jeremy Hudson?
I saw the news today, the world seemed to stop. Fear was everywhere and hope was so lost. In the circles of darkness, one day I'll reply. I see him coming in the sky. I see him coming in the sky. Watching and praying, I'm waiting on the day when all my bitter tears, they can't wipe away. Godspeed that moment when I can stand up and cry. I see him coming in the sky. See Jesus coming in the sky. I see him coming. I see Jesus coming, splitting the heavens in the twinkling of an eye. I see him coming. I see Jesus coming. I see him coming in the sky. I see him coming in the sky. People are trying to find what they need in hopeless illusions. Where will it lead? But I found the answer in the sweet, sweet by and by. I see him coming in the sky. See Jesus coming in the sky. Yes, I see him coming. I see Jesus coming, splitting the heavens in the twinkling of an eye. I see him coming. See Jesus coming. I see him coming in the sky. I see him coming in the sky. One perfect moment, it won't be very long. I will trade this broken heart for a beautiful song. Oh, the angels singing redemption's a lullaby. I see him coming in the sky. See Jesus coming in the sky. I see him coming. I see Jesus coming, splitting the heavens in the twinkling of an eye. I see him coming. Oh, I see him coming. I see him coming in the sky. Oh, yes, I do. I see him coming. I see him coming. I see him coming in the sky.
The Bible declares he's coming back for a church without a spot or a wrinkle. Are you glad you're part of that church?
Amen. Thank you, Lord. 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 Thank you Let the words of this song encourage you. Let the words of this song lift you up in your faith. You've prayed and you've prayed, but your mountain's still there. You can't help but wonder if God even cares. Then you remember all He's done for you. Faith stands between the prayer and the answer. If we'll just hold on, He'll put it all together. Wait on that mountain, wait on that mountain to move. You gotta wait on that mountain to move. You gotta wait on that mountain to move. Step back, stand still. What you can't do, Jesus will. You gotta wait on that mountain, wait on that mountain to move. You gotta wait on that mountain, wait on that mountain to move. Yeah. Moses stood there with Pharaoh behind him, only his staff and his faith to remind him. When God calls you out, there's no way you can lose. Moses stepped out, then God gave the order. He walked down that road once covered with water. And that's how it goes when you wait on that mountain to move. You gotta wait on that mountain to move. You gotta wait on that mountain to move. Step back, stand still. What you can't do, Jesus will. You gotta wait on that mountain, wait on that mountain to move. You gotta wait on that mountain, wait on that mountain to move. Oh, I love this part. I believe God hears us when we pray. Oh yeah. And I believe the promises that Jesus made. You gotta wait on that mountain to move. Yeah, you gotta wait on that mountain to move. Step back, stand still. What you can't do, Jesus will. You gotta wait on that mountain, wait on that mountain to move. You gotta wait on that mountain, wait on that mountain to move. Thank you. I just feel like something good is about to happen. I just feel like something good is on its way. He has promised that he'll open all of heaven. And brother, it could happen any day. When God's people humble themselves to call on Jesus, and they look to heaven expecting as they pray. I just feel like something good is about to happen. And brother, this could be that very day.
I have learned in all that happens just to praise Him, for I know He's working all things for my good. Every tear I shed is worth all the investment, for I know He'll see me through. He said He would. He has promised, I know ear could hardly
something good is about to happen. And brother, this could be that very day.
Well, I've noticed all the bad news in the paper, and it seems like things are bleaker every day.
But for this child of God, it makes no difference, for things are gonna get better either way. I have never been so thrilled about tomorrow. Sunshine's always bursting through the skies of gray. I just feel like something good is about to happen. And brother, this could be that very day. I just feel like something good is about to happen. I just feel like something good is on its way. He has promised that he'll open all of heaven. And brother, it could happen any day. When God's people humble themselves to call on Jesus, and they look to heaven expecting as they pray, I just feel like something good is about to happen. And brother, this could be that very day. I just feel like something good is about to happen. I just feel like something good is on its way. He has promised that he'll open all of heaven. And brother, it could happen any day. When God's people humble themselves to call on Jesus, and they look to heaven expecting as they pray, I just feel like something good is about to happen. And brother, this could be, sister, this could be, brother, this could be that very day. All right, how about that great choir? Yeah. All right, we need y'all to join us on this next one. It simply says, amen. Can you remember that word?
Have him say it.
Amen. Maybe we should practice it. 1, 2, 3.
Amen.
Oh, we can do better than that. 1, 2, 3.
Amen.
Yeah. Sing it over one more time, choir. Listen to my story. It's a story about my Jesus. Amen. See the little baby. He's wrapped up in a manger on Christmas morning. See him at the seashore. He's talking to the fishermen, and he's making them disciples. Marching in Jerusalem, they're waving palm branches in confident splendor. See him in the garden, praying to his Father in deepest sorrow.